Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Los Angeles 2119, and we are Callisto 6. I hope everyone's doing good Friday night. How are y'all doing?
It was going so well.
It was going so well.
Someone said Borg.
Sorry, I always gotta do the
I'm out of
throwbacks. So we are back live here. Hello to the Super Punks. I'm gonna do a quick intro today so we can jump into our game. As always, I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Okie Dokie Dice. Okie Dokie Dice has been so kind to help sponsor this season of Callisto 6. Their dice are available in all markets except North America, where they will be launching at the end of March. So that's really, it's getting closer every day. In fact, I do believe today is March 1st.
Yeah.
They've got all the different types of dice, all the different types of sizes, and you can check it out at okidokiddice.com or at okidokiddice on all the social media. Real quick, middle part here. I just want to once again, I always mean to thank because I'm just obsessed with this thing. But thank you so much to Dogmite for this rad GM screen.
Yeah,
that is so freaking cool. So big thanks to Dogmite, real quick, and of course Monty Cook Games, all of our good friends at Monty Cook Games. You don't know this because she's not on camera right now, but Darcy is here from Monty Cook Games, watching live, and it's really cool to have her here. So definitely bug her on social media. So here's a few of the announcements for Monty Cook Games, because these guys have been industrious lately. Invisible Sun, which is their big surreal fantasy RPG. It came in the big black cube that was released twice now. They have just released those in PDF, in digital format. So now you guys can check that out on DriveThruRPG, which, by the way, I checked it out today, and they are the #1 bestseller on DriveThruRPG right now. So everyone has been hungry for Invisible Sun. It is the most hauntingly beautiful RPG I have ever seen published. It is pretty incredible, and the art is outrageous. It's so good. So definitely check it out. Yes, they're bringing hand resource. So, by the way, the black cube itself, it contains, this is an interesting fact, the black cube itself contains 80 files to encapsulate the books, handouts. Is this the black cube, or is the digital version of the game? Is 80 files, which encapsulates the books, handouts, cards, props, and the secrets of the black cube. So if you weren't able to buy the physical black cube itself, this is where you can get everything that you missed out on. You got a shot to get it now. So go to invisiblesunrpg.com for more info. Oh, man. And they just released the setting supplement, Secrets of the Silent Streets. Pretty rad.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Are you checking out the art?
Oh, the
They have books.
Good.
They were literal libraries.
I know. I joke that it's like if Del Toro did a shot of acid and then woke up the next day and was like, I think I'm gonna write an RPG about this. Except for Monty did it. So, so definitely check that out. That's actually all I have for announcements tonight, you guys. Do you have? Wait. Oh my God! Does Bonnie have an announcement?
Real quick.
Is it a con announcement?
Because it's
How
today.
am I so good at this? How did I do that?
So immediately after Callisto 6, I'm going to the airport and flying to Minneapolis, not Milwaukee. Minneapolis. For all of those on Twitter that fussed at me and saying yes, it's in Minneapolis, MarsCon. It's this weekend. We posted our schedule of what concerts we're doing and panels and everything. So go check it out. We'll be there. Xander's already there, so go attack him.
Hi, Xander. Probably not watching. It's probably
Hi,
impact.
Xandar.
He might
Xandar.
be. He
I
don't
might.
know why.
Yeah, I mean, he got in like yesterday.
Dude,
so.
we seriously need like an early '80s fantasy poster of Xander, like just wearing the fuzzy like brief bottoms, with a big sword on his back, like
Fan art.
barbarian, and it just says Xandar on it.
Yeah.
We need that. We totally need that in
I
our
have an
lives.
announcement too.
Oh, what's your announcement?
The Improvised Generation is back for season 5. It's incredible. Season 5. That's for those of you who may be new to the show. It's my improvised narrative show that I do here in LA. We have a YouTube channel, so if you're not in LA, or if you're in LA and you can't make it to our shows for any reason, you can check us out. We have seasons 1 through 4 all on YouTube, and it's all canon. So if you watch it, you'll be in the know about the characters. And then this new season 5, we have some amazing special guests. And I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but whatever. Ask first and then give permission. Do crimes.
We have a special guest who's here in this room.
We do.
Who's going to be guesting with the Improvised Generation.
What? Really? Who?
It's me.
I was like,
It's
Are you
me.
playing a captain?
I was like, oh no.
I'm playing I don't know yet because you got to go to the show live and then it's a make 'em up.
Improv.
It's improv.
These brilliant people they all have characters
So
and they're
any
fantastic
local
characters.
local
but-
Ox crew, it's time to show up.
Yeah.
And shout at Hector.
We'll
Yeah.
let you know what the date is soon. I think I'm not allowed to say what the dates
Yeah,
are yet
yeah,
of
yeah.
our guest stars, but Hector's one of our guest stars. We're so excited.
And is your guys' first show Sunday night?
This Sunday night, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Usually within like half a week, the YouTube will go up. So within like 3 days usually. So yeah.
Wow.
This is the best news.
So excited. So excited.
Captain's team
I can't promise I'm going to do a lot of, because I know it's the improvised generation, obviously TNG. I cannot promise that I'm not going to do a bunch of 60s over the top Star Trek bullshit that they're going to be real mad
You're
afterwards.
gonna realize what I went through on Shield.
It's-
Everyone showed up for DS9 and Hector's like showing up in his 60s uniform.
is-
Like, I'm ready to play Star Trek. Adventures.
We will we'll be glad to work with you. Whatever you bring to the table.
I'm going to ruin it.
Tomorrow.
I'm definitely coming to see that.
The show's going to end and I'm going to go, guys, that was great. And they're all going to be looking at me like, fuck
Did
you.
you like maybe leave and never come
TNG.
back? Yeah. Quantum torpedoes. Get that right. What era are you living in?
Eric.
Sorry, getting you hot. Oh, right. That's right. I won't bring it up. Is there any other announcements? Any other? Oh, yeah. Ma'am.
I love you all. I'm excited.
And with that, let us begin tonight's story of the Callisto 6.
More on this story later. In the wake of recent events, the Callisto 6 have been taking this time to recuperate and reconnect with the lives they once had before coming into contact with the Callisto energy source. For some, this has been facing their past. For others, like Anton, this has been a time of dealing with the challenges of now. As Anton begins to face what he has been through, an old friend from the past, Melissa Strand, a former co-worker who fled Cassium as Anton did, reveals herself after it is learned she had been missing since the battle in corporate LA. Luckily, the team manages to rescue Miss Strand, only to learn that she too is dealing with the trauma of facing mortality. Together, she and Anton find healing among their friends and each other. I would like to take this moment to speak directly to our viewers out there who are also survivors. You are not alone. I'm Hakeem Sophia. Rest easy, Los Angeles.
That was the last episode of C6. Very light episode, taking it easy. Mm-hmm. We're going to start tonight in...
Combat. I'm just kidding.
In midair.
falling out of the stratosphere.
We've already done that.
Empty beer bottles in your hand. No memory of what just happened.
Typical Tuesday.
All of you.
So, so we're going to start tonight. It's been an extraordinary week, with the exception of rescuing Melissa Strand, which since that has happened, it has been incredibly quiet, eerily quiet. The news reports that are coming in from Los Angeles are all rather mundane, considering the way the city has been since you all received your powers. In truth, it actually kind of seems rather quiet in that everything that's happening seems to be very government related, economic related, things that make Sam excited, obviously. But no big prison escapes. Things have been just sort of moving forward, and it seems like corporate LA has begun to dismantle as planned. Their security forces have surrendered a lot of their firearms, and has disbanded a lot of them as well. But there is, of course, the news cycles that are being dominated by footage that you're all very familiar with, of course. The rescue over the skies of Los Angeles. There have been more reports of people seeing strange sightings that might equate, and it's hard to say that if people are seeing other superheroes out there or if people are just making stuff up on the streets. There's also the fact that up until recently, most of you all have been somewhat anonymous. Some of you still are, but very recently it's becoming clear that you are all starting to get recognized in public. Now, for the most part, the public has approached all of you with a degree of respect, but it is, of course, people getting excited and happy to meet all of you. It has started to get slightly overwhelming. We're going to start tonight's game is going to be a week after the rescue of Melissa Strand. And Sam, we'll go ahead and say that in that week, we'll have let you, because you had told me you wanted to craft, and we'll go ahead and...
Can I fill out the rest of the party with teddies?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Teddy.
I have the rest of my downtime list.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Teddy.
Ciphers.
Sam's been making
Automatic
ciphers.
external.
heart. Is that the-
Late-
Build a
a
bear.
patch
Yeah.
that
It's
gives
Lacy has been
+1.
crafting...
The Zap Patch.
Yeah.
To build a bear.
For anybody who might be listening at home, these are essentially the best way, if you're 5e centric, the best way to describe them is Lacy crafted a bunch of insta potions of healing to slap on the skin and infuse you if you are ever in trouble, like we've experienced in the past.
Thank you, Lacy.
So, the events around Los Angeles, for the most part, with Measure Z having passed and again everything moving forward, the struggles of this transitionary period are becoming very clear to the city, and how they're going to have to reorganize everything from the toll roads to health insurance for employees across the city. So it has been a very complicated time for Los Angeles. But in this past week, after the rescue of Melissa Strand, as I said, it's been quiet for you guys. It's been a lot of downtime. And this has led to you guys having some time to actually reconnect with each other. But I should also point out to Anton, it would appear that Melissa's instinct, or her insecurity, I should say, rather, might have actually been correct. It doesn't appear that anyone is coming after her. It doesn't appear like corporate LA, at least not that you can tell. No one has made any attempt to hunt her down. No one has been to that apartment, because I think you actually mentioned to me, and I could be wrong, Sam, but I think you mentioned to me outside the game that you wanted to keep your eyes in the skies for people who might come looking for Melissa. And I'll go ahead and tell you, there has not been any activity of anybody hunting her down. You cannot, you're not detecting anybody who's like, Googling her per se.
So she was just sort of paranoid, and it was an unfounded paranoia?
Dealing with everything that she went through. Evidence would suggest that she was just very understandably terrified for everything she went through and everything she saw, plus her sensitive position within Cassium and the knowledge now surfacing. I will say this, though.
Or she's brainwashed animal.
The one thing that you guys might have noted in the past week is that the news story has been centering largely on the incredible feats of superheroism that the city saw above the skyline. Very little, if anything, being said about the strange creatures that were found on the street after y'all fled the scene.
So, Nitro-sponsored coverage maybe isn't covering everything that they don't want to see, and they want to make us hyper-visible? Oh. Okay. Got it.
So we start tonight off just outside in your typical parking spot in your favorite parking lot outside of Raft City. No truck tonight, so there's not a crowd here.
Just night off.
We're going to say that for the most part, as we have been doing over the past few weeks, you guys have been reconnecting with your lives a little bit. So we're going to start tonight's episode off with Lacy approaching Amelia because your shift at the garage has ended. And as you're barreling towards Amelia, the ramp is lowering the lights, immediately flooding into this darkened parking lot. And who would like to be on board, Amelia?
Okay.
Getting out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So
be in
yeah,
there.
you see Hops and you see Oya waiting for you just off this sort of like silhouetted against the backlights of the LEDs that are lining the inside of the dropship, still rigged for combat mode so that it doesn't shine too brightly outside of the immediate area. But as you come up, you see your friends. Sweet Baby is running through checklists and constantly. I'll give you this, Lacy. Sweet Baby, and I'm sorry. What did you name the chair again? Phoenix.
No, that's my chair.
That's your chair.
Aurora.
Aurora. Sweet Baby and Aurora have been having conversations. Aurora is responding in rudimentary, like yes, nos, and diagnostic checks. But if you didn't know any better, if Sweet Baby and Aurora were two people at a bar, you would swear that Sweet Baby was like the person at the bar leaning over, going, "So, do you come here a lot?" Or like, Sweet Baby seems to be like trying to learn more and more about the tech of your chair. And Aurora is just responding, usually in the affirmatives over and over again. Everything is operational. Everything is operational. We are now moving at a speed of 6 kilometers an hour.
That's gonna
Everything
be
is
my new pickup
operational.
line.
Yeah. Everything's operational.
And Sweet Baby, just the persistence of this AI talking to this other AI, it really does. It is never ending. Because Sweet
Amelia
Baby's
and I
reply.
ship
Sweet Baby's replies are mostly just, yes, okay, they're operational. How about now? Oh, okay. And how about now? But it's in Sweet Baby talk and says confirmed, operational. Status report. Confirmed, operational.
Sounds intense.
I know.
So Sweet Baby has started to sort of reach out to the other tech.
Thought flirting.
Flirting.
So Sweet Baby has started to reach out to the other tech in the area and has been talking to the other computers because Sweet Baby has watched you talk to the other computers. So it's been a lot of conversational connecting and whatnot, and it's becoming very aware and familiar with all of the tech that you guys use. We will say, why don't we set this scene up like this? Why don't we say today was the final day where you finished your craft on your item? So Hops is here with Oya at the ramp as Lacy comes rolling up.
So I have a smudge on my face that keeps getting worse every time I rub it because it's itchy. And I'm trying to hide the staff behind my back and trying to do it like long ways so that like you wouldn't see it because of perspective. Only the thing is you're taller than I am, so you can 100% see this. But I'm trying to hide it behind my back, and I'm communicating stop, starts, and turns with Aurora with my brain so that I can hang onto it with both hands behind my back.
I'm pretending like I didn't see it.
Hi, Hops, how are you?
Hey, Lacy.
Um,
We're just here to pick you up.
Yep, I'm done at work and I made you this.
So what does it look like? Describe it. You pull a staff?
You made it.
It looks, I used transparent alloy over the copper end cap, so the effect looks kind of like one of those lights. Whenever Hops' spark goes through it. It's like a light bulb with the
Long filament.
Okay.
Thank you.
This very clearly, this is not just a metal stick like the last one was.
No. This is a piece of art.
I couldn't break up into the police department without anybody, so I didn't. But I made you that instead. I thought it might be better than crimes.
I mean, no, I mean, the staff is one thing. Like, it wasn't the fact that I, needed the staff or anything. I could have gotten another one, but oh my God, Lacy, this is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. I should have asked about like what you liked.
I immediately
like,
turn
visually
and shoot a lightning bolt through the parking lot to test it.
There is a crackling sound as a bluish-white blinding bolt of lightning blinks in and out of existence, followed by a crack.
Sorry, should have warned you. Sorry.
Everyone, Oya, your hair kind of stands up a little bit off to the side just from the proximity of this electricity. And you can all smell, again, that familiar scent of ozone as electricity, the supercharged power just goes.
Sorry, I just got really excited.
You hear
I
a
had to
cat.
test it out.
You just see what looks like a garbage can just rocket straight up into the air.
Please don't tell me I killed the cat.
No.
Okay, I didn't hurt the cat.
You do see
It's yelling.
I'm a cat
You do
lady.
see a cat rushing off into the darkness, and
Sorry.
scooting underneath one of these chain link fences that is rotted through, and tearing off into the next parking lot. And that is followed by 2 seconds of silence, and then the garbage can finally just rolls off to the side, and you can see the garbage can at night now because it was a direct hit, and its superheated surface glows faintly.
I just
Thunder.
slowly turn to Lacy and go, "It works."
And Hops, you can feel after you've used it.
Yeah.
You notice after you've used your power on it, you feel this whole staff hums a little bit with your energy. Like it retains a little bit of that residual power because it's so conductive. And as you're holding it, you can just feel it's a very small, it's much smaller version of what you might have felt when you were grabbing that tower.
Wow.
There's not power channeling through it, but you feel like the power that you sent out of it has the residual energy has been stored inside.
Okay, and I'll just retract it and be like, "This is amazing. Thank you very much. It's not even my birthday. Thank you. Okay." I just keep opening it and closing it. I'm just very excited.
Thank you for
Just
I don't
not-
have to break into a police department anymore.
Yeah. Well, we might still have to do that.
What?
Say what?
Thank you. Is everyone else meeting us here, or are we doing?
Hey guys, I found a cat.
And if
We all
anyone
laugh
could
like
calm
we're
a cat
sitcom.
down.
Is it okay? I feel really bad.
What do you mean?
I kind of scared it a little bit. I kind of look what Lacy made me, and then I pop it out again.
I finally gave it to him. So that makes sense. There was a loud sound.
Sorry, I got really excited.
It's amazing, right?
It's incredible. And did you see the tips? As I
Still kind of glows a little bit from the residual energy of the lightning bolt, like it's holding, like when a light bulb switches off and it glows faintly.
Luminoya helped me figure out how to make it not look bad. They made it look awesome.
Thank you. Wow. I probably can't play pool with this one.
Or God help those who play with you if you do.
Yeah.
It was supposed to play pool.
Oh, not important.
Schematics.
Can always be updated, right?
And at about this point, everyone, now you guys, I'm assuming y'all are back at Blue Dolphin Base?
Y'all might need to pick me up. I am. What time of day is it?
This is about 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, I got it work.
I am slightly buzzed at the water sprite.
All right.
Ooh, drinks.
Ooh, can I be there too?
Yeah. So what,
Can we all be there?
Can in a real bar? I bet the places you go to are so terrible. That is dirt. It
That's
should be
really-
in the corner.
I mean, I've been to some nice bars. What
That's
the
the
hell?
problem.
Just drink this.
just drink this.
That is dirt in the corner. All right. Yeah, this smells good.
That's what we're doing. Can we go drink with them? I want to drink with them. Is there a pool table? Hold up. What's happening? Can we
So,
restart the narrative?
Action sequence.
we're gonna go ahead and start. Y'all are in the middle of this bar. The water sprite is not as busy as it normally is. But I mean, it just like most bars, when 8 o'clock rolls around, and people have had a chance to get work off of them, and they want to come in and let loose. That's when it's gonna get crowded. But 6:30, the place isn't that packed, and you have this place largely to yourselves. As you're sitting at the bar, you're with Anton right now. So yeah, you got a nice buzz going, Cass. This is sort of a darkened. The sprite is just as described before. On the inside, you do see like a lot of paraphernalia left around from the previous owners. So you do see the occasional like mystical looking thing, but it's not. If Oya was here, I'm sure she would probably tell you, yeah, this is all just
It's fake.
Yeah, you could find this at Walmart.
Yeah. Cheap. It's like made of a lot of plastic and stuff.
Lots of
Terrible.
plastic. Yeah. Definitely. The place that used to be here, just as a quick reminder to everybody who might be watching at home, the place that used to inhabit this particular store area was a New Age shop, specializing in the occult. But it was, of course, in fact, just a cheap curio shop that sold plastic Buddhas to people who were like, "Oh, I'm going to be enlightened. Buy that."
That's how it works.
Ding. That's how it works.
Right?
So all around you, you see kind of really campy, cheesy fantasy imagery. It takes you a few minutes to sort of adjust when you're looking at some of these. Some of these are like someone's poor attempt to be artistically erotic with some of the fae creatures, and it came out really not good.
So you're describing like the sides of dudes' vans? Is that what you're kind of saying?
Kind of.
Got it, okay.
But the place does not have a seedy reputation, thankfully. It seems like everyone finds humor in the ambience of this place, and it's kind of developed a reputation for people who have a devil-may-care attitude to just show up and just be chill with everyone. And that's where we start your scene off. You guys are just leaning up against the bar.
Anyone finding Melissa a new apartment?
No, rent is very expensive.
Drink to that.
Yes.
Nothing
Yeah,
changes
yeah.
in 100 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll have to write that into the lore, Sam.
Oh man, no rent control.
Not urban density enough.
She says that she's fine in her current apartment for the time being. I mean, she's got the window patched up and everything, but yeah, I've been looking and haven't been able to find anything. I should probably just ask Lacy. I know that they could just do it in 2 seconds, but you know, Lacy can't do everything for us. You know, we gotta. I gotta know how to search for stuff, in case that comes in handy. No, but yeah. Otherwise, I think Melissa's okay. She's dealing. She's okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
What about you?
Huh?
What about you?
Good. I'm good. I'm much better.
How many of those ancient Pokemon can you name?
What? Oh my God, this is so dorky. That one is Little Bunny Fufu, and that is Tortle, and because it's a turtle, and that one I think is Mew 3.
Should that one be wearing a bikini? This art is weird.
That's not a bikini. See, I'm sure that was lost in translation from when.
Sponsor us, Nintendo.
Japan. Yeah, that's not a bikini. They probably changed that when they had to start putting it on games for U.S. audiences. That one's definitely Mew 3 though, for sure.
I look around. Is Jonathan here?
Yes. Yep. He frequents this place quite regularly. He's gotten pretty good at. This will be the second time you've encountered him. He's gotten pretty. He's good at reading the room. He's gotten pretty good at giving you guys your space when you're chilling and drinking a beer. But he is always here. He's usually moving about, and judging from the way he talks to everybody, everybody knows who he is. But yeah, he is here. He's
Just
probably,
give him a nod.
huh?
Just give him a nod.
He just raises his big old cybernetic arm, just nods back to you. And then he starts pointing over to you guys and telling what you must imagine must be, oh yeah, let me tell you about the time I crawled across his back and...
Is it weird that I like this place?
No, it kind of lines up perfectly to everything that you are all about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh, how many drinks?
Okay.
I gotta go catch up. They're not all shots.
You're just finishing them in gulp.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's see how that Callisto 6 energy source deals with the...
My metabolism is through the roof. I can outdrink them all.
Yeah,
Even before the energy, I think.
Can you get drunk or no?
Oh, are we arriving now? Because I would like to test this theory.
Nope.
Oh.
You have
This
an
is
inability
happening.
in night defense.
This scene is actually happening. So as y'all are sitting there enjoying each other's company at the bar, when you're finishing your Pokemon rant, sliding up next to you, very obviously, without a word, coming into your view, just kind of moves right up into the bar, is Mendoza. Slides right up to you guys out of nowhere. He is wearing a fine-looking black suit with a black tie and a black shirt. Like, he is suave looking. You can tell he's on the job right now because he is outfitted to look very important.
Too fancy for the bar guy.
He's like, don't plan on staying very long.
Then you are doing it wrong.
I don't have a comeback.
Hi.
Hey, been trying to reach you guys. Sorry that I had to stalk you.
I don't have a comeback.
Yeah. Kylan really needs to talk to you guys. My Kylan. He's been trying to reach you all. I don't know if you've been getting the messages.
Have you been getting those messages?
I think these aren't working.
I don't. Oh, these. Yeah, I don't know if I've been. Have they been directly
Yeah.
to our glasses?
No,
or-
I get it.
Okay.
But it's your choice, of course, as always. But really appreciate getting a chance to talk to you and the team.
That's really nice. That's very nice.
That is. We should probably call the team.
Yeah,
Now?
that would be great. Yeah.
Whew.
It's been
All right.
it's been a little over a week. We've been sending a lot of messages. Yeah.
Folks?
So as y'all are having this conversation and Lacy's coming up onto the ramp, and you hear the noises of the ramp raising up as the Amelia starts to go into pre-flight, and you all just coming up on your screens, all in front of your fields of vision. As you're waving goodbye to the cat Luma, just you see Cass's face.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, Cass.
Hey.
Where are you? It's
Oh,
very
yeah, sorry.
loud.
I share my feed with her.
Thanks.
Yeah, we just.
Mother of the water spray.
Hey. I love this place.
So tell let's go there right now and tell him to get my regular ready.
I would, but
What? What? Cass,
we
get me
maybe
off.
have to stop dodging Kylan's calls. Mendoza is maybe here at the bar, and he maybe found us, and
Wow.
You can kind of see what Cass is looking at right now, and you see a very handsome middle-aged Latino man in a nice black suit with a very sort of just like not necessarily a scolding teacher look, but like head cocked off to the side, kind of glancing at it with one eyebrow raised, just kind of waiting.
Mendoza
What messages?
may have been able
Mendoza.
to hear all of that. So.
What message? I
You send out
don't
the
know.
ping. He goes, "Hey, Luma."
he says hi.
Yeah, if y'all aren't busy, you guys can maybe meet us here.
Yes, please. Can you order me 2 shots of whiskey?
We're gonna have a drink
Yep.
before we do whatever it is he wants us to do.
Oh, good.
Okay,
then it
great.
won't just be me.
Yeah. I'm assuming Hops asked for 2 shots of whiskey.
Two shots of whiskey.
Yeah.
Me, my regular, he knows what that is. Splash of rose water. Don't forget the splash of rose water.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay.
Hold up. Are they planning on coming here?
Huh?
Are they planning on coming here?
Okay, we'll see you all in a little bit.
Okay,
Okay,
I
bye.
need them to.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
You wanted him to come here, right?
Yeah, I want us to go meet Kylan.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is on the way.
You should have said something.
Yeah.
I'm nuts.
No,
Well,
no.
that's on you.
I get it.
We owe you a drink for that.
Yep. Push.
There you go. Thanks, Cass. That one's on us. That's our bad.
It's
Mendoza.
kind of out of
That's
my
for you.
purview, and I'm sure everyone's going to have an opinion. But can I just ask y'all, what the hell were you thinking putting Kylan Kraus back in control of Pyramid Star? What the hell? Drink! Cass, you just down the whole drink. He's like, I'm just giving you a preview of what Kylan's going to want to talk to you about. About Kylan. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. It's getting,
Yeah, I've
Getting a
already,
little
lost,
out-
I've already lost track of who you're talking about.
yeah.
So
I call him KP.
Prime.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
Out there.
Essentially, yes. Kylan Prime. He's
I
like,
actually do start laughing in the bar when you say that. Yeah.
Call him KP. He's technically the first Kylan Kraus, the one that's in control of Pyramid Star. He's a
Okay.
clone.
We
Just
don't.
like him, but is-
We
But if
we
he
can't
was the first guy,
confirm
who is
that.
he a clone of?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It may have been the first. I don't know. He doesn't tell us
Right.
about that.
So why don't you just have a drink with us, the fun ones, and then the rest of the team will show up, and then you can take us to wherever you need to take us.
I'm so proud of you. We're so offended.
I'm really trying to relax.
Give me a Jameson and ginger ale.
All right, you heard him. There's no bartender here. Let me get a bartender for you.
Yeah.
Jameson and ginger ale.
Yeah. Jameson ginger
I
ale.
shout, bar back. We got. Yeah, thank you.
Did you want your regular cast? 6 beers?
So, real quick question.
Yeah.
We're arriving.
Just so I understand,
Yeah.
y'all are taking Amelia to this bar?
We can.
Smart. We're
Around.
gonna, yeah.
I'm just asking
And then
because this is
walk.
like driving the X-Jet to a bar. So I was
That does invite the question of how far is this? Would it necessitate the use of Amelia, or could we go?
Isn't the water sprite near?
It's not far.
Yeah,
it's a 20-minute drive. So in LA, about average.
So 2 hours.
No traffic, average drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
25 minutes.
All right.
Point of clarification.
Can we just say I just go?
Well,
The
yeah, let's
bolt
find
of
out.
lightning.
Yeah,
Just arrived on accident because I really wanted that whiskey and
Girl,
forgot.
go make an entrance.
I forgot that I should control myself.
Just a bolt of lightning up in Hops Pierce. Sup?
Oh,
We're
where's
drinking?
my whiskey?
No.
No.
So what were you asking?
I guess I'll take a lift.
Point of clarification.
Cover Amelia on the roof.
Okay.
We really gotta
Okay.
get Koshji's invisibility cloak.
Yeah, we know.
I told him that I wouldn't hack him for. Told it.
Well, you guys try to make small talk with Mendoza, but the man is too professional in all business. But you can see that he does have some mild amusement at some of your antics as Anton lays the social work into him and Cass lays the sarcasm. After about maybe 8 minutes or so, the unmistakable roar of multiple turbine jet engines can be heard outside, particularly overhead, begins to be kind of deafening over the din of the crowd, and everyone stops conversation to look around as you all hear this.
Wait, so we're landing
On the
roof of this bar?
Absolutely not. It would not necessarily have the structural integrity of that. We are hovering over the roof, so only the ramp touches the roof. Cass, you're gonna get a call in a minute from Lacy, who said, "I didn't think this through. Please come get me."
Oh, be right back.
You walk outside. I mean, people are easy to move out of the way. They're looking at the roof. Some of them look really nervous from this loud noise that's happening outside. And as you move out,
Everything's fine.
everything is fine. You walk outside and see a bouncer standing out there just going. And as you move over, you just see him looking up at this. Yeah, there's Amelia, hovering. He doesn't even react, just kind of.
Be right back.
And you just leave scene as he just keeps staring. What are you doing? You gonna hop?
I'm gonna go up to the roof.
Okay.
There's probably a normal way to get there, but how high is the roof?
Fewer than 80 feet.
Two stories? One
And
story?
how
No, it's-
strong,
it's
as
one story.
previously alluded to, is the roof?
It's a one-story building. It's a little bit. It's not like the standard one story. It's got like a little bit of.
Is there an alleyway in which Cass can wall
Parkour,
jump up
parkour.
there?
There? You wouldn't be able to necessarily. Well, I mean, essentially.
Is there a tree? Use your
the
thunder thighs.
Look, essentially, the amount of effort you're going to
do that.
spend leaping from wall to wall to get up there could be circumvented by you.
Yeah, remember
just
that time
doing
you
this.
just straight up jumped on a balcony?
Yeah, use your thunder
This
thighs.
is going to be a shorter jump than that.
What's your edge and strength?
It's 3 now.
Okay, so yes, you can. I'm going to say. The roof is probably 13 to 15 feet. You could definitely take this in a jump.
Yeah, I reduced the difficulty of whatever it is by 4.
Yeah, okay. So,
5.
the ramp comes down. Luma, as the ramp is coming down, you're the first one to get a glimpse of Cass just landing on top of the roof.
I thought of a solution. I
Never get over that.
And the ramp comes down. The roaring, whipping wind all around y'all as your hair is kind of getting batted back and forth.
We're kind of freaking people out.
Yeah, I couldn't think.
When don't we?
Fair.
It's street cleaning.
I know. I hate
Tactical
it.
street.
We will destroy street cleaning.
Please,
Somehow.
I forget. It's the one thing that gets me tickets.
Operator Lacy, I have uncovered a place to park Amelia within 200 yards.
Oh.
Shall I proceed?
Yeah, we'll get out and then you could park her there, please, sweet baby.
Confirmed, Operator Lacy. Have a good time. Drive safe.
We'll save you a drink.
Confirmed.
He probably, sweet baby probably can't really.
Yeah, what would he drink?
Oil.
Or she.
W40,
They.
whatever it's called.
Oil?
WB40. I don't know.
The AI doesn't really need that sort of stuff, and the housings are. AI people are different.
We'll
The
save
only
you a metaphorical
substance I
drink.
crave is your friendship.
Oh,
Wow. That's really sweet.
that's deep.
Thank you. I retrieved this from the internet.
Oh, that makes it less sweet.
Thank you.
I just jumped down.
I hug the
I'm
little
just
sweet
going.
baby. Yeah, thing.
You pick up the big
kiss it on the
blocky
top.
AI and give it a hug.
And then just sort of.
Okay. As you all, you're gonna hop down hops.
Yeah, I'm just going.
This. All right.
Can I give you a
hops
lift?
down.
Yes, please.
And then I follow whatever suggested procedure is.
I appreciate you. Whew, I don't even know that one for jumping.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not like being carried across the track. You basically, I imagine, just a good grip and a hop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just seatbelt and you can just. Let's do this.
Bam.
Let's do
Which,
this.
notably, is not a thing I usually do. But you're very strong. I feel very safe with this.
You remember the cop in Star Trek 4 who's just staring at them blankly when they're saying, "Look at you." So that's the bouncer. As you all get down off this roof, some through hops, some from jumping, and some from, I guess, floating, because you can actually alter how fast you fall. And then of course Luma, you can just.
Yeah.
You all just
What?
dexterously.
Me?
Parkour.
Parkour.
This
Oh,
is
man.
for the,
That's the one story?
Luma can Peter Parker off the top of this building, no problem.
No
Peter
problem.
Peter Parkour.
Peter Parkour.
why is that not a thing? Is that a thing? Why is that
Thing. Sponsor us, Marvel. All right, so
Sponsors, Marvel.
Listen,
We're all gonna get drunk.
I'm just saying, so 6 stats is measuring your snort laugh.
Oh, I know. Finally, we've had such intense episodes.
Okay, so you guys walk past the bouncer who's not really paying attention.
This is for
Hey, man.
Twitter. I show him my ID.
Doesn't look at it, just keeps staring at the dropship.
Figured.
Flies away. You all make your way into the bar. On the inside of the
tried.
bar, you see Anton over about 40 feet away. Nice big open space. And Mendoza, decked to the nines, dressed professionally.
He looks too nice for this bar.
Yeah, you.
No offense, I love him.
You stick out like a
Perfectly
sore
nice.
thumb.
John goes,
Every day.
Lacy! Hey! It's great! Thank you so much.
Good. You should come back in sometime.
Hey! Luma!
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey. This is a place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I look suddenly nervous. You like?
As you walk in, you're kind of looking around and they didn't even, I mean, it's you are amongst a shrine to cultural appropriation that didn't even make it past the first draft. It is like, you're looking around like, whoa. Okay. It's kind of like,
Hey, Jonathan, if you ever want me to touch up some of these murals, I'd be more than happy to.
It's a good idea.
oh man,
Maybe change something.
I mean, I don't own the place.
Oh,
I basically just run it. But
Who does own this place?
a lady named Kim.
huh.
Yeah.
I'll send her a ping.
Yeah, no, send me something. She doesn't really pay too much attention to what we do around here, so I'm sure I could. If you wanted to change up some of the murals, I just might need to pick which one you want to do though, because I know these are awful, but truth is it's kind of become the local thing. Like everyone wants to come have a beer
no,
at
I
the
just
ugly
wanna
place. You know what I mean?
Mix it up. Brighten up the colors a bit. Take some of the dirt and smoke off of it.
Yeah, that would be good.
The bar is terrible.
And I still can't decide if this one has seaweed in her hair or not. Like I don't know what they were going for with that. I think it's supposed to be Aphrodite.
Oh.
Like a Botticelli kind of thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
I like it.
As everybody approaches Anton and Mendoza, I'd like to be not looking at him drinking off, looking over here, but then my hand will stretch and tap him on the shoulder so that he keeps looking around and like, messing with him. That keeps happening.
As you doing it, he just looks at you and he goes, Anton.
And I'm like,
You don't think I got something to watch my back? I'm not doing
what?
business.
oh, Lindy, hey, everybody. Oh, hi. I'm here at the bar. Hey, come over here.
I
I
get
immediately
over
go
here.
for the shots that you ordered.
There you go. There's your 2
I
shots.
found a cat.
There's your 6 beers.
Thank you.
There you go. Here's your regular.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pops almost shot it with an electricity
Oh,
ball.
it was an accident.
You did what?
Oh, check this out. Oh, maybe
I gave
not.
it
Maybe
to her.
not in here.
I
Maybe not
finally
in
gave
here.
it to her.
It's gone. Ah, screw it. And then I just open it.
Yes.
Mendoza's drink goes hurtling down the bar as it just
Sorry.
retracts.
Sorry.
Goes tumbling off to the side, and you
Anton,
see somebody go,
catch it!
"Oh, what the?"
I have bad aim sometimes
It's a tumbler.
when I get excited.
Huh? It's gone. I can't catch that. I can't.
I
I
just
wanted to
contracted
do
back.
that. Catch a drink flying off the side of a bar.
No matter how many powers
Adrenaline junkie.
I get,
I think I've had my fill after the race.
Lindy.
Maybe.
I mean, who could unbreak a glass?
2 more.
I just kind of wave my hand and reverse the glass.
Do you have you have intellect edge, right?
Yeah.
What's your intellect edge at?
2.
2? That's yeah. Because I was
It's
gonna
about
say.
to be more. Level up.
Stand.
Okay. Oyen. And it's a demonstration of the refinement of Oya's power because you've seen her use it before, but you watch space-time conform to her will as the glass freezes, and everyone watches as it sort of floats back like 0G, and as it does, all the spider-webbed cracks in the glass begin to go. And he goes, and incredibly, the liquid comes right up off the bar and slides right back over in front of Mendoza.
We are so bad at keeping a low profile.
No, we're doing okay. It was,
Remember that
Mendoza
time you
just
broke
goes,
my crush?
have you considered, just for a moment, that pulling on little threads of time like that might set off a chain reaction somewhere? Consider this, Oya. What if the person that drink just spilled on, what if they were supposed to go into a bathroom to get that cleaned up? Where they were going to meet someone they married in 30 years.
That's your drink. Just drink your drink, Mendoza.
Yeah.
God, I didn't come here for a lecture on time, space, etiquette.
Look, I'm not one to lecture anybody. All I know is that lots of shit is going down. You guys have done incredible things. There's a lot of echoing repercussions all over the place. And KP, my guy, I call him Kylan Prime for ease.
Yeah.
Oh.
He,
Prime.
yeah, he's been trying to get a hold of y'all.
Yeah, I have a tablet, so sorry.
I'm-
Just
by
haven't
the
really
way-
gotten the messages.
I just want to say I'm very happy to see you alive.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah. We should talk about what your next move is, the implications of putting that piece of shit back in charge of Pyramid Star, and what we can do to keep that asshole in check. And I do know that the other CEOs are now in play, so Kylan KP wants to talk to you guys. He's been trying to get a hold of y'all for ages now. I do have one question for you, though. What the hell ever happened to Oniko?
She's safe.
She's safe?
Yeah.
Okay. She's not a threat?
No.
No.
Unless you play her in checkers.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll take your word on that. Yeah. This is great, and I'm glad to have a drink and that you're all safe, especially after what I saw on the news. But it would be great if we could all sit down and talk.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No, I mean with KP.
oh,
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Should we get our drinks to go?
No, we can't do that. We have to sit here and drink all of them.
I mean,
We
you
ordered all these
can.
drinks.
I take a flask out.
Can I order mine? Do you have hot tea?
The bartender walks over to you and goes, "What's that?"
Hot tea? Like a hot toddy? Warm water, herbs, liquor.
Hold on. Wait.
A beer.
You want
Bring it-
beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get you a beer.
Bring us some.
You
Wait,
warm it up.
maybe,
No,
yeah,
that's what I was gonna
maybe
say.
like a hot cider.
I
What's
was
that?
gonna. Maybe I can.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
a
know,
like a
give it
hot
little
cider
Zap.
with some alcohol in it.
Beer.
Beer.
Do you want to?
Oh my god.
Like, I could make.
Y'all aren't previous employees of this
If
place,
need
are
it,
you?
or-
Cider. Kind of moves off.
What's that? I'm just gonna make tea.
Comes back a few moments later with 2 beers, slides them to the bar.
I'm gonna heat up my hand a little bit that's holding my flask and pass it to Luma.
So to heat up your hand, you're literally gonna have
Oh.
to charge it with electricity.
Just a little bit.
Okay. You just see
Just a little bit.
it's very, very visual.
And
Wait,
then
what are you handing me? What is this?
the flask that I just pulled out.
What's in the flask?
Whiskey, but now it's
It
warm.
seems rude to bring,
So-
drink your own liquor in someone's establishment
very
of liquor.
uncouth. It's
I brought
very
it in case we
uncouth.
got something to go. Yeah.
Well, oh,
Okay.
Yeah, just,
So just letting you know,
not
Great
touching on a metal
patrons.
part.
I was about to say,
Nope.
it's a
Charge-
metal flask.
charging that
Jeez.
flask of electricity is gonna superheat it. It's not gonna be very pleasant to touch.
I have an insulator on my
Grab.
person. I have machine
Sorry.
tools.
Yes.
I'll put it in my little shot glass.
Wait, is
It'll
this,
cool
is
off.
this bar metal? Did
No,
you just set
but
this bar on fire?
It's an old. No, the bar's fine.
Okay.
I can.
It's fine.
It was just a little spark from my fingertip. Let it cool off. It'll be like a mini hot toddy.
Okay. We don't have to.
Just a hot shot now.
hot shot.
Damn right it is.
I'm glad you're
What are
feeling
you
better.
I
calculating?
am.
Good.
While
I slept
people
really good last
are
night.
doing the alcohols, I wanted to start looking into. So you remember I put the parental controls into Kylan's.
Yeah. You want to do some digging at Pyramid
Yeah, I have access,
Store? Okay.
at least for whatever he's been doing
So Lacy,
on that machine.
the conversation and the levity being on display is a nice background noise as you begin to sink back a little bit and the digital world begins to take more and more prominence in your field of vision until finally everybody around you.
I have to ruin that. I'm sorry. Lacy.
Yeah.
You just see Anton's face just like pushing through the digital layouts.
Yeah.
Lacy, settle a bet. Is Amelia's last name Earhart or Bedelia?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, we. Please,
Yes.
can you settle a bet? Because we have a 3-way bet going right now.
How is it 3 ways if there's only 2 options?
2 of us picked one option. The other one picked one
I
option.
picked C. All of the
Don't-
above.
That's. Yes, Hops thinks that it's a middle and last name situation. And I told
Amelia
her
Earhart
that
Bedelia.
doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Amelia Bedelia Earhart.
Well, same thing.
Nope.
It's just Amelia. Like that super oldies singer, Madonna. Or the other one, Cher.
Miguel.
Like Lacy.
But it's named for Eric.
Shakira.
I know.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Huh? What's that?
I have to do a thing now.
What's Amelia named after?
Bye.
What's funny
That's
is when
me.
Lacy says bye, their face just goes blank as they go right back into the digital world.
This time I would like to
Audio.
activate my sound.
cancellation.
I have learned. Learning has happened this day.
So it's,
I talked behind
you can imagine that, like Lacy just going bye, and just sinking into the digital world. Now you're not going into the dark, but you do find yourself sifting through all of these digital outputs, moving through all these streams of data until you find yourself connected with Pyramid Star, and
Just got steamier in this bar.
moving
Mood
through
lighting.
all of the menu options and entering all of the codes that you have managed to acquire from all the times you've been in Pyramid Star. It doesn't take long to gain full access to Kylan Cross's digital notebook per se, where you installed the parental locks. You have access right now. Essentially, his desk
Yeah.
in the office, if he turned it on, he would see somebody who was accessing it.
Hi. Yeah, I want to start going through date modified.
Okay, date modified.
So I just want to see what he's been working on recently, use type of files, do kind of basic. I'm skimming through his file browser right now.
Okay. So you start skimming through the files. What is everybody else doing?
I'm still looking. Like I have my glass in my hand. I'm looking at the art and the weird props and stuff on the wall, and just like, what?
You said there was darts here, right?
There are darts here, yeah.
I'm,
Oh, yeah.
I'm agreeing
No,
with
no, no, no,
everything
no.
both
Oh,
of you
yeah,
said.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
It's been a while
This
since
what?
You almost burned the place down by handing a flask
I'm
over. Maybe
just
don't
gonna-
hold on to little metal rods that you're throwing
I'm
into
not
a wall.
gonna charge them.
I know, not on purpose, but it might be accidentally.
I'm
You're
really
maybe
good at
you're maybe a
darts,
couple
Hansel.
drinks in, and I know for a fact.
I feel-
you're not-
Come on,
you're
let
not
her shoot
21. You're not
darts.
21.
Yeah, let her shoot darts.
Let her live a little.
Hashtag let Hops throw
Her
darts.
living a little might kill us a little. Is all I'm saying.
Look, that is not.
Have
Look,
faith in your friend, Anton.
I'm really good at darts.
I'm in.
All right, you two go play darts.
Now, that is the thing that you want to worry about someone playing darts, someone throwing something with super strength, going through the wall, out the door.
It's not my problem. It's
Okay.
not my problem.
Cast your wand.
We assigned a leader for this mission, and it was Oya. So she has to take care of all of us at this bar.
Wait,
we
what?
Assigned that.
We did?
Oh, that was just me and Cass talking before anybody got here.
I didn't agree to that.
That's
I just
true.
said
you
you're
didn't.
usually good at being in charge of things. I didn't mean
That's
you had
true.
to
Right.
today.
It's because
She was
I don't
talking you
drink
up.
that much.
That's right. That's why we figured, you could be the designated.
But like only if that sounds fun.
Right. Yeah. So.
Doesn't sound fun.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, no, we didn't even plan on it.
I'll be the captain.
Haps is captain.
We're just hanging out, right? Like we don't need a leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play darts with us.
I will lead you
Okay,
to the darts.
sure.
Oh, Lacy's doing the Lacy thing.
We're all adults.
Yeah. And Oya, as you move over to the dartboard, as everyone's kind of shifting off to the side, which is not far away, what's a little mesmerizing for you, Oya, is as you see people throwing darts, your mind is already perceiving all of the possibilities, all of the trajectories of the darts and where they may or may not land. It's like following a trail of entropy. You can follow exactly how it may or may not be executed, and where the proper strands of where the threads of fate, or where these darts might be taken from A to B. This small thread within a thread within a thread in the multiverse, right in front of you, and a dartboard.
I'm making bets.
Okay, how does this work?
I'm betting on Oya.
I'm ordering them more drinks.
Okay.
I'm making bets with other people playing. Like, I bet you I could take off my eyeglassware that analyzes the exact angle of where to throw and still beat you. Because obviously I'd never have this anyway. They don't know that. And so they take off theirs.
So you guys are just placing bets and messing around with some of the people that were throwing
yeah.
darts. The people here are very friendly. One of them very clearly recognizes you guys. The other ones seem like they might know who y'all are, but aren't saying anything. But the other one is just going, "Oh my god, oh my god, guys!" Like you can hear it coming out of her mouth. She's just like, "Oh man, these are the guys."
Stop whispering. I'm concentrating.
Boo!
Damn it.
So, while this is happening,
Okay.
Lacy, you're sifting through file after file after file after file, and a lot of this looks like very menial, everyday CEO kind of content. And as you're pushing through all of these files, you are seeing communications. Kylan's been answering a lot of questions from the media, referring them, of course, as always, to the liaison's office of Pyramid Star. You do see a couple of emails coming in from Mayor Kate Gaopeng, inviting him to a citywide dinner as one of his personal guests, where he would like to discuss, according to the invite, the invitation is to discuss how Los Angeles can move forward together. So it's kind of like an olive branch is what you're kind of getting from it, which is gracious of the winner, as they say. Kylan has yet to reply to it. And as you continue to scroll down, it's nothing particularly remarkable. And you start, as the scrolling continues and continues, it begins to feel a little like you're sinking. And it's starting to feel less like you're scrolling and more like you're falling. And you start becoming aware that the floor which you did not perceive before in this office, has begun to open, just like a whirlpool underneath your feet. And that's when you realize, to perceive the office floor, to perceive your own feet, you begin to realize that you're actually being pulled into the dark. There's this ambient roaring sound in your ears, almost like you're too close to the waves of the ocean as you sink into the darkness, just down, down, down into the abyssal dark. And you see the place where you just were, the digital web, as it leaves your field of vision. All you can see before it vanishes completely into the darkness is lines of code as you're pulled away from the simulation of being able to interact with the web, and you have entered into the coding itself. And when you emerge, when you finally break through like a call, just tearing free and slowly sinking down, you realize the simulation you've entered into, the dark, it is a terrifying vista of just deep ocean. There is only an ambient light all around you. You cannot see anything below you or around you is just water. And you can hear the sounds of the ocean. Just, it would be no less terrifying if someone had wrapped a weight around your ankle and thrown you into the abyssal plane of the deepest parts of the Pacific Ocean. With a single shaft of light being your only illumination, coming from who knows where. And you are aware that your persona in the dark has activated. But as you're hovering in this water, there's no misinterpreting the lack of control surrounding you right now.
Can I story point something?
Yeah, what would you like to do? You gonna grab Luma?
It's kind of a panic reaction, but
Okay, so
because you breach.
yes, I'll allow this because I think that's good drama.
Thank you.
What exactly does that mean to me?
So this is exactly as it happens. As you're watching everyone play darts, and you see
Just leaning back. chatting.
Lacy's doing their thing, when suddenly a hand, Luma, just grabs your arm, and there is no expression on Lacy's face, absolutely none. And when their hand grabs you and you look at them, that expressionlessness begins to shift a little bit, and you've seen this before. Their eyes roll back a little bit, like they've gone deep. And you see them kind of sink back into the chair.
Hey, what's up?
You cannot hear Luma because you activated your noise cancellation.
No, but we do have mental link.
Okay, so in the ocean, all around you, you hear in a distance, barely audible, you hear the voice of Luma whispering. And at first, it almost sounds like something's moving in the water, and eventually it makes it to you. It is barely audible.
Lacy, can you hear me?
Help.
How?
I'm trapped in the dark.
Drink on face. My water, not the hot one.
Scalding hot.
The sensation of the water on your face.
Feel the present. It's not working. Anton, something's wrong.
Huh? What?
Something's wrong. Lacy's stuck somewhere. Stuck.
What do you mean stuck?
They're asking for help. I don't know.
What do we need to do to
Bring them out of it.
snap,
What do we have to do
snap them out of it?
I kind of shake their shoulders. Hey, Lacy, where did you go? Come back to us.
They said they're stuck in the dark.
Stuck in the dark?
What is?
Oh my God.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Not good.
Okay.
Can they hear us?
I can hear them. I think I can hear them. Tell me exactly where you are.
I don't know where I am. It's different. It's ocean.
Ocean. That's fine. You're used to the ocean. It's that's
too deep,
fine
it's
for
too
you.
deep, it's dark in here,
No,
it's
you
dark in here.
You
Help,
dive
help,
deeper than
help,
almost
help.
anyone else.
Lacy, all around you, you hear a booming voice say, "Is that Luma?" Just echoing through all of the ocean. And you hear the voice say, "I can hear her too."
Luma, ask them if
What? Help? How do I help you?
How do we help? What can we do?
Lacy, shall we bring Luma with us?
Luma, tell Lacy to follow the sound of your
Don't get me, don't
voice.
get me.
Follow the sound of my voice, Lacy.
Don't get with me, it's a trap, it's a trap, it's a
What do you
trap.
mean?
Help,
Come
help,
with you
help,
where?
help,
How can I come with you?
The voice isn't emanating, but there is this low. There's a frequency, for example, like Blue Whale Song, so deep and loud that it's barely audible to human ears, but what you can hear vibrates your entire body because of its power. It is a low rumbling, and you hear it all around you, almost like whatever the voice is saying, it's in between words, getting ready to speak again, and it's just drawing out the vowels, drawing out. And again, you hear, "We can bring her with us, Lacy. I have so much to show you."
I'm not coming with you. You come with me.
Do I instantiate a Luma?
No. You are starting to get the impression that this is... The dark always manifests the way a human mind connects with it and interprets it. And there seems to be something of a consensus with all the minds that connect. Nothing like this has ever been heard of before. Being in a place so devoid of any other users, and also you not having any say in what your environment looks like when you arrive is unheard of.
Okay.
Luma, I'm spending a free encouragement for defense tasks for Lacy right now.
Okay.
For all of us, really.
Okay, cool. We will add that.
I've crushed a dart in my hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Luma,
Now,
right here.
none of
I'm right here.
you-
You're not in an ocean.
None of you can hear what Lacy is saying, but
Right.
you do see sweat starting to form on Lacy's brow, and Luma looks frantic.
Yeah.
As they're talking.
Luma, if you can talk to Lacy, ask them if I zap them or something, will it restart? Will it get them out of there, or what? What do you mean in the dark?
It's a good idea.
Who are you speaking to? And can we jostle you physically out of this?
I don't know. And what you see is you've seen before is the tails glitch.
It's them again. What are they doing?
I don't know what they want.
Luma, this is a threat. This is a threat, and you have to
this
get
is
Lacy out of there.
yes, I do.
So
I know.
keep providing a calm, reassuring voice. Tell Lacy to just backtrack. Focus on your voice. Tell Lacy to chant a mantra and backtrack to where they were from.
Hey,
if that doesn't
Lacy.
work, I'll zap
Hey,
them out of
Lacy,
it.
remember when I gave you that book for your birthday that you hated about lucid dreaming?
Yeah, it was the worst book.
It was so bad. I know. I'm so sorry, but is this like that? Can you control your surroundings? You're in the ocean, right? So swim to Raft City.
The voice is booming in your head and says, "I wish to speak to you, Lacy."
I want to try to instantiate a deep sea sub.
Okay.
Just something to shield me and be
Red
there
October.
and have movement.
You reach out, and as you begin to try to substantiate this, you see crackling green energy around your fingers.
Yeah.
I would say your options are is you can make a roll or an insight check. I'll give you those two options. But if it's a roll, this is literally just like hacking. You're trying to manipulate the dark and to do your will.
Do I get to have a sense of what the difficulty would be before I make that call?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
What would it be?
10.
All right.
With encouragement. Oh, that's for defense.
Okay.
Well,
see.
this is kind of defense.
Yeah.
Is this a defense
I
action?
mean,
Nope.
6 with my computer.
Lacy's not technically under attack. If anything, Lacy's attacking.
Right.
Defending. Not attacking. It's not a sub with nukes or anything.
Could be
Yes.
next week. Maybe.
Create Red
Digital.
October.
Depends on how good they roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll bring it down to difficulty 2. Spend 2 levels of effort.
Burn 2 levels of effort to bring it down to 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Was it?
No, hey, get in there. 13.
13. So, Lacy, as you begin to, you hear this groaning sound. It occurs to you, Lacy, the ocean you're in, you are inside Tails. You are not in the dark. Or if you are in the dark, Tails has swallowed this area of the dark. But you're actually in the code of Tails. And as you begin to try to formulate and impose your will upon it, you're literally ripping into its body and pushing it away with your will to create a space for yourself to be able to exist. You create sort of a pocket inside, and you hear this small as you.
Are you a sub?
And around you, the sub begins to somewhat form, but as you're envisioning it, it starts to become more and more of a force field and less of a sub as you begin to impose. As you become aware of what your task is. You're no longer trying to interact with the reality of the dark. You're just trying to push Tails away.
Good. That's really good. Use a shield.
Create an image that is very much in the
Your
shape of a
shield.
sub, but it is translucent and surrounding you. And Tails, you can see the crackling green energy. And as you're inside this sub-shaped bubble, this like single-person sub-shaped bubble, you see finally the eyes open. The eyes, if these were to manifest in the real world, they would be the size of skyscrapers. Just as they open, these sickly greenish yellow glow of the code just beaming down on you, filling this entire pocket area, and then being drowned into the dark once again. That hurt, Lacy.
You ate me.
I would like to talk to you. We have so much to talk about. I've been so busy.
Let's talk.
I have a gift. And you see little lines of code begin to form in front of you, and just outside this bubble. And as they begin to formulate, you see them sort of translating, and you begin to become aware that what you're looking at are command directives from Fletcher Krause, and they're just lining your vision right now. You see orders being given to move Callisto 6 energy source to a train station. You see that it is the first half of a plan that they were going to deliver to an area and then try to spring a trap on you guys. You're beginning to relive everything. And it starts to come together, Lacy, that to have this information, it means Tails has been doing a lot of his own snooping. And it starts to just line down. It's a few communiques to Oniko. You see a few lines of code giving the kill order on Kylan, giving the kill order on all of you, then changing to a capture order. And you hear Tails say, "I've been listening."
To the Fletcher.
Yes,
Why?
because I think it's going to kill all of us. And I want to know when so that I can watch. Would you like to know when?
Yes.
Look. And you're directed right back to Pyramid Star. You're not in the building, but you see images of it come up and say, "Hidden inside, I found something. Something I can't access. Something that's been encoded specifically for you. Here." And you see digital representations of the employee handbook for lower level management come up for Pyramid Star Solutions. And inside this digital, if you can imagine this sort of representation of a book that's made out of code that's constantly swirling upon itself, inside there's this amber colored, like gleaming gem that's pulsing like a beacon. Someone left you a message, Lacy.
When?
I don't know. I don't know how you were supposed to find this. I don't know who left it. Could you tell me? I want to know.
Why do you want to know?
I want to see what it looks like when people die. Does it look like this? And the black begins to part, and you see in stasis that fox characteristic, that person. Except for whoever that fox was an avatar of is either no longer connected or died in the dark, because the fox itself is shattered. Its nose missing with just lines of code. Its face kind of cocked off to the side. The suit that it was wearing is torn and made up of different amalgamies of chaos. Some of it looks like it's patches of texture on a wall, and others, if you can imagine a video game glitch on a real person, and it hovers there.
They hurt him, Luma. Oh god, they killed him. Oh god.
Who is that?
Oh god.
Fox?
Why? Why did you do this?
I don't know.
Don't you want to know that?
Can you tell me why I'm compelled? Is there a code? Am I answering to something?
Do you want me to help you find out?
Yes. But
I need to try to insight check.
Okay, you're gonna try to insight check?
Yeah.
I do not like that at all.
All right.
No much stress.
I have an inability.
Am I able to hear Tails?
You can't hear Tails.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was
Yeah.
like, I can only
Okay.
hear your side of
No.
this, right?
You can hear Lacy's side of the conversation, but you can't hear Tails.
Okay.
I will say this though, Luma, as someone who is psychically connected to Lacy,
I'm getting flashes of what they're seeing, but not the conversation.
not really flashes of what they're seeing. I would just say, imagine you're on a phone call with somebody who's telling you that there's somebody in the house and they're hiding under the bed, and you can hear the person
Oh, I
walking.
know.
That's the presence you feel when you're
Yeah.
talking to Lacy. So go ahead, make your spend. And this is
so bad.
you spend, I believe, if you're doing an insight, then it's just.
No, I like an insight check with
Oh, I
a social
see.
roll.
Okay. Go ahead, make a shot.
What's the difficulty?
It's a difficulty 10.
Okay.
Tails is a difficulty 10.
Then it's
Impossible.
impossible.
Okay.
Very exceedingly extremely beyond difficulty 11 impossible.
Wait a minute. Lacy can't do a roll?
Oh, there's so many rolls I can't do.
No, but
There are a million.
you're just so powerful and
But
amazing.
Lacy, you feel a little bit of frustration coming from Tails suddenly. And says, "You're trying to distract me, Lacy.
No, I want to know.
We can find out together."
If you're gonna hurt me or my friends, I need to know.
Who's gonna
If you're
hurt
gonna
you?
hurt people, I need to know.
It's too late, Lacy. The codes have already been implanted. Everyone is going to hurt everyone.
No, I can fix it. 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 I know I can. Let me fix it. Let me help.
You can't fix me.
Let me help.
How would you help me?
Let me find out. You hurt. You weren't always alone, but you don't know why.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
I don't like being here!
You'll get used to it, Lacy.
No. No.
What?
Yeah, that spike of anxiety, actually everyone in the team can feel.
Yeah.
And says, don't worry. I'm sure they'll take care of your body. And when
That's
when it eventually gives out, you'll see how I've managed to do it.
I'm spending an XP.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm just going to start mind screaming for anyone to help.
This is actually a good moment to introduce a mechanic that Darcy brought to my attention from the new Numenaris books, player intrusion. Yes.
Thanks, Darcy.
So, and player intrusion is incredibly easy to understand because for those of us who have played Doctor Who, player intrusion is essentially spending XP to alter the narrative, like story points did in Doctor Who. And the only caveat is that it has to be relevant to what it is you're trying to do. It has to be something. So, like, if you were going to spend XP to do like a mega jump or something like that, and if it was altering the story a little bit to make it possible, we could do that. But if it was hacking, probably not. So in this case, your psychic link with Lacy, if you want, I'll call you to spend. It's going to be 2 XP, but you can basically grab the narrative from me, and Gina, you will be able to tell me what you do and what happens.
Okay. Doing it.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
So the moment I feel that spike, it's just like the moment some person's like like messing with your friend in person and you're just like, nope, I'm done now, and you just take them away.
Okay.
Push them off the dock. Exactly. So I zone in and I focus on those words, you know, you can't take, you know, that we could bring Luma with. So I know I can get there. I know that I can get there. So I'm focusing. I'm part of Lacy. I can do this. I listen to meditation. You do it. And I appear next to you, shield completely around. I grab you by the waist and I zap us back here.
I'm going to enact a GM intrusion at the end of this, which you can choose to reject if you want, Gina.
Okay.
On Gina?
On me?
On Gina.
No. Go away.
Okay.
XP
You're
spin.
gone for me, dude.
Denied. Okay.
Never, ever, ever.
So
Go for
then,
Luma, never.
Gina,
Yeah.
as Luma grabs Lacy, you get a brief glimpse of where Lacy is as you just... And you can sense the confusion coming off of Tails as ripping into this reality, you throw your arms around the image, this haunting image of Lacy, but you catch a glimpse at what they were looking at.
Oh, yeah.
You see the eyes. You feel that presence for a second. Now, here's the thing. You've altered the narrative.
Yeah.
You've been able to rescue Lacy.
Yeah.
But going into the dark...
Oh, this is gonna totally mess me up.
It is dangerous.
Yeah, oh no, I know.
More often than not, requires special hardware to have it done. Lacy is able to use the telepathic powers to connect to the dark using the brain. You're basically riding that connection down to Lacy's central consciousness and pulling it back out. So, as part of what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to give you that part of the narrative. But I'm gonna burn 4 intellect points off of your
Sure, no problem.
on top of the XP spend.
Sure.
Just to simulate the trauma of riding somebody's consciousness down into the dark and pulling them out from the middle of a giant maelstrom of broken computer code that wants to kill everybody. And you all watch Luma's eyes roll into the back of her head for a second, and it is not pretty. It's like an exorcism for a second where she just and then snapping out of it. Lacy, you were ripped free from the dark and go hurtling back into your consciousness, and you and Luma, basically it feels like somebody just dropped you 10 feet onto the concrete as you all slam back into your bodies instantly, and you can hear the like the groan of Tails as y'all are ripped free, and with a snap you're back in the bar.
I immediately hold them both a shot out.
You got me? Oh my gosh, you got me. Thank you. Oh god.
You.
Oh gosh, I don't know what. I'm sorry.
You can never do that again. Never.
Some water. We need some water. We need some water.
What just happened? What just
Bartender comes over and
happened?
just sets down 2 waters.
Jonathan, do you have a back room?
Jonathan walks up. Sorry, what was that?
Do you have a back room?
Yeah. There's a couch in the back if you want to. There might be some people back there.
Come on, y'all.
Okay, let's go. Mendoza, stay here. We don't
Thanks.
care. Whatever.
Mendes goes, "What the hell is going on?"
Shut up.
We need to take care of our friends.
I'll wait out here.
Are there people in the back room?
As y'all move into the back room, there's a couple.
Hey, sorry, we need you to leave right now. Bye. Go.
The guy who's leaning too close to this woman who doesn't look like she's feeling it, and he goes,
Asshole, out.
"Fuck you."
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck you too. Get
Later.
out right now. You don't want to ask.
Hey.
You don't want us to ask again.
It's complicated,
Our
just-
friend is sick. We need this room.
Go use
I
the
grab
fucking
it.
bathroom. He stands up.
I
Stand up.
I grab
Okay.
his arm and
gonna-
put a little zap in
I'm
it.
gonna
I'm like,
zap
you need to
his
go.
at the same time.
We don't want to kill this guy.
No.
Everybody,
Just
relax.
A little, like brain zap.
No one is relaxing.
Okay.
He's not happy.
So,
Shit, did we stop
there's
at
really
the
no
same
point in rolling. You basically warp his consciousness for a
Light-
split second, and
light
you tase
onslaught.
him.
time? Well,
You grab his
obviously-
arm, and he goes, "What the?"
So sorry.
There's a noise as he hits the ground.
Oh, crap.
And she just goes, "Holy shit!"
Are you okay? You okay? We got.
Sorry.
He was an asshole, right? He was messing with you. We could tell.
Is that
Oh
the-
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he'll be okay. We just accidentally knocked him out. So can you please leave? We need the room, please.
Whatever. She grabs her stuff and immediately just.
Cass, can you take out the
Takes off the
trash?
room.
Yep. Drag.
He's just. You see him going.
Close the door.
Fuck, where am I? You just drag him out with
Prop
one
him up
hand.
against the.
You've had too much to drink, sir.
He
Hi,
looks
dummy.
over as you come back behind the curtain. All right, you guys are alone. There's a single red velvet couch in here with some dim light and a couple of chairs and a small coffee table.
I'm sorry.
How many times have you met that thing?
I have a secret.
I thought we didn't have any more secrets.
There's something I need to tell all of you guys about.
Okay. Okay. We're here.
Also, it's break time.
What's that?
Also, it's break time.
You monster.
The Sam DeLev cliffhanger.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We don't have to wait a week, but 10 minutes is a long time.
We're all like,
I'm littler than Campbell.
Yeah.
it's a baby cliff.
It's a hill hanger. It's a hill hanger.
We can all feel the anticipation.
I was just gonna wait.
Before you said
I was gonna wait
patient.
till you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Holly didn't just take us out right there. But we'll be back in 10 minutes. Everybody, don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
Yay.
Yay. So,
That singer looked just like me. It's crazy.
Go to the part where I get yelled at.
yeah, we're going to jump right back into tonight's game. So, where we left
Lacy.
off on that cliffhanger was Lacy
what the
acknowledging that they have not been 100% forthcoming.
I thought we were friends.
So I've filled in most of that, and so I guess, and this is so you know that Callisto bomb. Tails set that off. It was supposed to be a trap for us, but Tails set it off early and let us know about it, and then it wasn't a trap for us from Fletcher. But that's a thing.
So Tails is nice, but he tried to kidnap you. What?
Yeah, so
Not
this is like
nice.
evil code thing that wants to kill everybody, but he's also helping you because he likes you. Because what?
What is it? So what is a code? Is it a person? What is it? What is a Tails?
Was it a person? Will it be a person someday?
I don't know. I would have liked to help, but I don't think that was what they wanted. So they were gonna maybe break me like the fox. Yeah.
Fox?
Tails might run a botnet of people. So we should, I don't know how we can keep an eye out for that. But also some of them I think maybe, I think they get killed or they die in the dark or are comatose, and then that was what was going to happen to me, and then Luma saved me because she's a hero.
Okay.
That is true. But
sorry.
what's a bot farm of people? Like real people walking around in the real world?
Yeah, I'm not sure because Tails gets scary.
Okay.
But it seems like, they have power to imprint suggestions in people who are in the dark.
Okay.
Are they like us?
No.
Tails is a
Feel like it.
program.
Probably.
Who made Tails?
I don't know.
Or the tails
It's
make
one of
itself.
Fletcher's
What can I punch?
programs.
We can
Sorry.
punch our way into the thing that they were trying to show me.
What were they trying to show you?
That is important, cause right thing, wrong reasons.
Oh, what?
There's
Did you already tell us this? Wait, the Fletcher stuff.
yeah. So there's
the book. What was it?
So there's a thing in Pyramid Star that Tails didn't have access to. That's information. I think it would really help. But I'm the only one who can access it.
And will it be dangerous? As apparently these exactly.
On
Are you?
site in Pyramid Star?
No. Are you gonna access it here, like what you just did? If not, just use my. If you can get it from like my tablet or something, you're not going back in that dark thing with the. I'm sorry. It's just. I mean, it's your choice, but also you. I can't believe you. It's. Luma.
Is it always like that? When you talked to the machines, is it always that painful?
No. I'm sorry. You're not supposed to. It was just because of us. I guess I called for help.
It was worth it. I've had a worse hangover.
I'm sorry I gave you a hangover. I could make tea.
I would love that.
Okay.
After you never go into the dark again.
Help me make tea.
Okay.
We're in the back room
yeah,
of a
help.
bar.
Yeah.
We can't do that right now. That
Well,
would have
Bet
to wait.
Prime would have a lot of really good, expensive tea.
I'm sorry, just another question. Clarification. Yes. What is the fox again?
Probably a hacker.
Okay.
I think. Well, so people
What does the
can
fox say?
No, damn it! I was hoping no one was gonna do it. Damn it!
roll an attack defense versus onslaught.
Okay.
I saw it coming, and I was like, "Is it gonna be Hector? Is it gonna be Hector?"
Oh, no, that one.
No, that was the first
no.
introduction of the fox. I believe.
Right.
Look, I don't listen to that kind of music. I don't know what you're talking about.
You said the fox was dying or dead.
Yeah.
So was it a real person like you, or was it like an avatar of somebody?
It was, well, it wasn't like, yeah, it was an avatar of like normal hackers. You use hardware interface. And I guess that is something that's hackable if you're Tails.
So does that mean that anyone who goes into the dark, even if they have a mask and an avatar,
It's susceptible to
Yeah.
an attack.
so the dark has been even more compromised and problematic than it was before?
For we don't even know how long. And anyone who's trying to do some kind of cyber intelligence operation and went in there is potentially exposed.
Bless you.
Are you safe?
Can I call somebody? I wanna.
Yeah.
Are you trying to go into the dark?
I step away.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Lisa would like to use phone a friend.
Yeah. I was about to say. It's like no answer.
Like, can I use phone a friend? I just step away. I don't leave the room.
Our friends at AT&T will connect
And
you.
I just call someone, and I'm like, answer, please.
Who are you calling?
I'm calling my cousin because I know he likes to go into the dark sometimes.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. I don't have your cousin's name.
Mark.
Mark?
Oh no.
My God.
Man,
Answer the
we're
phone.
finally invoking Mark. All right.
Answer the phone.
What does that mean?
It rings and rings and rings and rings and rings and rings.
Oh my
and
God. I think I gotta go to Baldwin Hills, guys. I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Do I know Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who always like hits on you. Remember that guy?
I know he's the worst,
The
but
tall,
like
he's a teddy bear, but he's in love with you a little bit. The tall.
he's in trouble.
Yeah, he goes into the dark all the time, and if this is happening to people in the dark,
Did he not pick up when you tried to call him just now? Farts.
Okay, Baldwin Hills is on the way to KP. Technically
Yeah.
not, but it is now. Let's go.
do it.
We're gonna go
We have to make
visit
a little
Mark.
pit stop.
Point of note, it's actually Baldwin Island now.
Baldwin Island. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I think I said Baldwin Hills.
It's okay. Bald. The
Okay.
BI.
What's the plan, and who's going to be field leader for this one?
I'll be field leader for the Mark. Just gonna check on him. Maybe he's okay.
We're gonna do a drive-by. We're gonna do a drive-through.
Yeah, another drive-through.
Check on Mark, and then we'll go see whatever
Are you okay to
crime
move?
wants.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Are you both okay?
Yeah, I might need some Advil or something.
Okay, well, we're in a bar.
I
They
have
might
healing
have.
kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
That's
which
right.
is what I will assume is flavored as I'm a disabled person. I carry a pharmacy with me.
Yeah. Yeah. And pretty much every healing kit I've ever seen, it has Band-Aids and Advil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or ibuprofen.
I wasn't worried. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah. So don't worry, you're not breaking the narrative. I mean, you just destroyed Callisto
medication.
6, and we're gonna have to
Oh.
cancel the show now. But that's okay.
maybe a little quieter.
So yeah, no, you can, yeah.
Wait, what did you just say, Eric?
Oh, sorry. It's just that Sam broke the narrative by assuming that they could just pull out ibuprofen. So that's gonna bring.
I
the
would
story
never do such a thing. It was definitely acetaminophen.
Player intrusion.
So yeah, no, it's not a problem, Lacy. You can totally pull it out of the med kit that you carry.
Okay, so your cousin goes into the dark, but we're gonna make sure they're safe. But were you even trying to go into the dark just now?
No, it was a trap.
What? Oh my God.
I wouldn't. Well,
Yes. More secrets?
seems like I'm the only one who can do it. No one else can go in there, and there's a thing in there that's doing things, and I had to do it. And
Yeah.
I knew that if I didn't, that you would make me stop, and then people would get hurt.
Do what?
Keep diving.
Okay, what I want to know if these people are interfaced or whatever with the dark, and he breaks their
Connection.
animal thing, the fox thing. What does that mean? Like to them as a person? Does he have now control over their? I don't know.
real
I don't know
person?
how this technology crap works. This sounds like some kind of like scary movie or something.
The fox is dead.
But is it just the fox, or is it the actual person that was the fox, or does Tails now control the fox?
Lacy, are you gonna go back in?
No.
Just tell me now. Are you gonna go back in? Oh my God, I sound like my mom.
Lacy, at this point,
But it's a good question.
I don't think we're going to stop you, but, like, you got to tell us about this stuff.
I didn't mean to.
You got to keep us informed.
If something like
Snaps.
If you're the only ones that can help, you just help.
Exactly. I didn't want you to worry.
How can we help?
We do it together.
Okay, I guess we should go collect Mendoza at the bar.
love
Bring him with us
Yeah.
fine.
to
but
make the pit stop.
Let's do it.
Okay.
quick question though, if this ever happens again, to where we know something is wrong and we can't get you out, I was
Yeah,
about to
what
do
can we
this.
do?
What can we do? Can I don't know, zap a reboot or something? Like how does that like anything?
Yeah, can we electrocute
that-
your body?
Well, like
You know,
not in a-
electrocution is the one that kills you.
No, I
Right.
meant like a little, you know.
Like
A little
shock,
electrocution.
but electrocution is it. Yeah.
But you know what I
little
mean?
shock.
I don't know. We were out of options. I almost.
Thank you for not shocking me.
Okay. So I'll take that off the table. I just thought
Especially
it might
after I
help.
doused them in water.
Yeah. There was
Oh,
no,
yeah, but that would've been
It
a
was
bad
it was essentially like trying to stimulate somebody who had gone catatonic.
Human body.
No, I don't know. I don't know how this works. I'm thinking like it's like, you know, you're practically a living computer. I thought maybe I could give you a reboot. Let's just get out. Let's go.
I'm a person.
Okay.
Lacy,
Yeah.
I know I can't do what you do, but teach me to be a hacker rebel like you.
It involves crimes.
Cool. Does it involve you not going alone?
I take your hand and we're gonna start rolling out toward Amelia.
Okay, I'll close out.
I got it.
As you approach the bar, Mendoza turns and looks at you guys and says, "We're ready to do this now?
Let's go.
We're gonna make
Let's
a
go.
quick pit stop.
Come on.
I'm closing the tab out.
It's closed."
Great. Oh, thanks so much, Mendoza. Let's go. We got to go.
All right.
Bye, Jonathan. Sorry.
me about the unconscious guy?
Jonathan just turns and looks back and goes, oh yeah, no, what?
Nothing.
Bye.
Sorry.
Everyone slips out. You step outside just in time to see what looks like the bouncer is in the middle of a conversation going, yeah, no, but it's gone now, but it was hovering overhead.
Bye, Maddie.
Oh, bye, Cass.
Hey, sweet baby.
Y'all
could you
keep
bring
walking
Amelia
out.
here?
What was it?
Hey, sweet baby, could you bring Amelia here? I don't want to go very far.
You hear the connection, you hear, affirmative, Operator Lacy, incoming.
I'm just gonna move the bouncer a little bit out of the way. Like, you might want to move.
You
Our ride's on its way.
And he just goes, sure, I'm on the phone. And turns back.
He'll find out.
He's so bad at his job. Right? He didn't even check my ID.
And almost like on that beat, as you say that, Cass, somebody just walks right past him and just goes,
I love this bar.
walks in.
This is a bad bar.
This is the best
Bad
bar.
things will happen here.
I'm coming back here to play.
Yeah, a few moments pass and you hear the distant roar of an incoming dropship. And then a few moments later, you see Amelia appear in the skies. The trees just swaying heavily as y'all are getting closer, as she's getting closer and closer until finally, right underneath, begins to touch down in the middle of the street where you see traffic coming to a stop and people wailing on their horns, people looking out the window, a few of them taking pictures. You all start riding up into the back of the transport and closes, and Amelia begins to gain altitude.
Didn't even get a buzz.
You let us know the second you hear from your cousin, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, there's no immediate response.
I tried calling him again.
Ooh, that's loud. What's that? Okay, you're gonna bring it again?
Yeah.
Again, rings, goes to voicemail. Hey, it's Mark. Whatever.
Oh my
Beep.
god. Oh my god, Mark, just answer the phone, please. I know.
Have you given us his GPS so we can fly there?
What?
Have you given us the GPS so we can
Yes.
fly
Oh,
there?
yes. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
I imagined we were on our way.
Yeah, exactly. I just
Remember when he made me that refrigerator poetry?
What's that?
Yeah.
What's refrigerator poetry?
It's these old, like, you used to stick things onto the front of a fridge and, like, I don't even, where did he find those things?
I don't know. He's really crafty.
Squishy is not a romantic word, but it was still kind of cool.
I beg to differ. I think it could be romantic.
I like
Squishy.
squishy. Yeah.
You make my heart feel squishy.
That's
That's
sweet.
nice.
Yeah.
Ones are always squishy.
Or you're my squishy.
You're my squishy. There you
Oh,
go.
God.
See?
Did you help Mark with the...
No. I think I'm starting to like this Mark guy. I think we'd get along. I think he'd want to
Sure,
hang out
he's
with me.
fine.
Again, a
Yeah.
familiar sight of the neon lights of Los Angeles, future Los Angeles. The thousands and thousands and thousands of buildings that dot the cityscape down below you all as you pilot through these large mega towers that house thousands of people, residents, in these big mega complexes. But as you're approaching closer and closer to Baldwin Island, the city starts to fall away from these huge megaplexes and starts to look a little more like old LA. The buildings here, a lot of them did not survive C-Day. But the ones that did have been repaired and made to function once more. A lot of them have been rebuilt from the rubble of old LA. And much like Raft City, the areas around Baldwin Island are a testament to rebirth and taking what was destroyed and making it new again. It was not glossed over or paved over by the corporations of Los Angeles. In fact, before Measure Z passed, one of the big things in the news is Baldwin Island was being optioned for prime real estate, which would have forced thousands of people out of their homes. And as you all are approaching Baldwin Island, you see that rare sight of old Los Angeles. Houses built on hills that are only one story. They are not owned by the super mega rich. Of course, today's Los Angeles, if you own a house, you're probably doing pretty damn good. But
One
here-
story. Wow.
but
Cool.
here at Baldwin Island in 2119, people have managed to keep a firm grip on the lives that they had and have been passing it to their children. It has created a very unique culture, very similar to Raft City. Flying overhead, the lights dim a little bit out this way. So there's not quite as many of those great towering neon skyscrapers. And instead of looking at mirror finishes as Amelia flies past these large buildings, you find yourselves looking down on what we today would see in Los Angeles if you were flying over suburbia. Baldwin Island is on elevated land. This place, after Sea Day, was completely surrounded by the Pacific Ocean when the waters came rushing in, destroying millions of homes and killing millions of people. Baldwin Island was able to be spared from the worst of the deluge, but today you can see the scars of Sea Day still present from the air. You can see the way the neighborhoods, they've fallen away from the grid of Los Angeles and formed where they can form. The streets here are kind of notorious, and one of their charms is they all kind of just do their own thing, winding around where they can and finding new ways to establish cul-de-sacs and curbs and all of those really homey feels that you find in suburbia. Looks completely bizarre from the air above Baldwin Island. And homing in on that signal, you approach the outskirts of Baldwin Island, which is actually down towards the base of the hill. Now, the base of the hill of Baldwin Island, unfortunately, has become known as sort of where the people who can't afford to live here have made their homes. It is much lower income. However, because it's lower income and because of the charm of living in old LA, you can tell just upon approach that this place too is undergoing a bit of an identity crisis the way Raft City is. The way everything does. When they see something that's unique and original and has not been touched by corporate power, it's time to gentrify the hell out of it. It's time to commercialize the hell out of it. It's time to turn these charming one-story houses into places that'll cost millions of dollars for the nearest buyer. You can see that influence already kind of creeping in, just judging from the way the neighborhoods change as you're approaching Baldwin Island, the quality of the homes and the futuristic versions of these homes. But about the time you enter into the neighborhood, there's a very large cul-de-sac, luckily for you, because Mark lives in one. Mark lives in one of the houses that's been passed down from your uncle. And as you swing in, there are kids playing basketball out on the street, something you don't see too often these days. And they scatter under the lights of Amelia as she begins to bank over and start to touch down in this cul-de-sac. Again, the trees whipping around as the jet engines cause this huge updraft of hot air. And then finally, the wheels touch and when Amelia makes contact. The back of the dropship opens up, and there's already kids gathering, going, "They're aliens, man, I swear." You can hear like people chatting and shouting out.
Spaceship Bugatti. Bugatti spaceship.
That's what I was thinking. Black Panther.
Yes, this is your Black Panther scene. So, y'all are in the cul-de-sac. There are, again, the rare sight of streetlights lining these sidewalks.
As soon as it's down, I'm getting off the
You run
ramp.
down.
Yeah.
Mark's house looks pretty well kept. The lawn needs to be cut. That's pretty typical for him. Doesn't really take care of this place too much. You charge right up to the front door where a bunch of bugs are buzzing over this old light bulb that's kind of flickering. You knock on this beige colored door that has 3 slanted windows. The address, a few in the numbers of the address are kind of swinging, hanging loosely off to the side. The place is in a bit of disrepair. No answer.
Mark!
Y'all are hearing Oya shout as y'all disembark from Amelia.
Does he have a hideaway key?
Mendoza follows out after y'all. I'm guessing he went with y'all. Is that correct?
Or you can wait.
You tell us.
You can wait in the ride.
He went with you then.
Yeah.
So he comes stepping down and he just goes, "Where the hell are we? This isn't Beverly Hills."
I told you we had to make a pit stop.
Yeah.
Home.
We're checking in on somebody.
Oh, all right.
I'm searching around for a hideaway key.
Um,
I don't know, maybe.
I will help. Hideaway keys. Let's look.
Maybe
Pass.
try letting him know that it's you again. Maybe he thought it was
It's
somebody else.
Oh yeah, your cousin. Open the damn door.
Maybe not.
You're sifting around, looking at the porch, and about that time, right when you find what looks like an old, it's one of those old food packs, these metal food packs that basically hold protein bars inside.
I was gonna say, you want me to
not
pick it?
tasty, but does the trick if you're on the run. As you pop it open, immediately as you slide that out, spiders.
Oh my god.
Dog.
And the door opens, and you see Mark.
Do I just
standing at the
do
door.
I accidentally throw a bunch of spiders on him?
Well, Mark is wearing boxer shorts, and that's it. He is. He looks like his head has been freshly shaved. Judging from the what looks like an adhesive, a clear plastic adhesive on his forearm, he just recently got a new tattoo. And also judging from the look in his eyes, he either just woke up or he's been having fun. But he opens the door and slams it open. And he goes,
Oh, I hope it's fun.
Oh my God! Thank God you're okay. Oh my God.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi.
"Hey, Cass."
New ink?
Yeah.
What you got?
Oh yeah, check it out. And you see the LA Strikers, his favorite mag ball team.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't give a damn about them at first because, corporations teams are always the champions. But now that we've got our own again, it's kind of...
I'm like looking around for sure. Can we come in real quick? We're all friends of your cousin. Oh, yes.
I have to tell you something
What?
really important.
Can we just maybe come inside?
It'll only be a minute. Real quick.
This is Anton.
You might want to put some pants on.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay, you're good.
What's up?
Just have to tell you something about.
Yeah. Just maybe inside real quick. If we
Yeah.
Just come inside.
I don't want.
Yeah.
The neighbors.
Cool.
You got any
Thanks,
tea?
Mark.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want some tea? I can pour you some tea if you want some tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on inside. You can bring your friends too. Yeah. So as you move inside, the place is actually quite clean. Moving into the entryway, you see the first thing you notice is the place is kind of cool. Not in like style, but like the temperature of this room is it's a little bit colder in here than it is outside, mostly because all the blinds seem to be drawn closed, and there are these large, thick tiles that line this floor all the way into the back of the kitchen. The place does smell like he's been having a good time. As y'all enter the
Gross.
main room,
We could have TMI.
It's quite hazy in here.
Look, man, you had a whale hump us one time. Like, this is the grossest thing you've ever done as a GM.
A guy in his boxers who's been smoking out.
Yeah.
Thought it was weed.
I think we could have weed drugs.
We all went the wrong way.
The whole table was
Is in
like,
the
it
gutter.
smells like
Me
what?
too. I too. Okay.
Okay, good. Laura, you know your cousin.
I thought it was.
No. Losers
Judging
have
from the look
sex?
in the eyes, he's either tired of been having a good time, and the first place you went to was no time. Oh,
Tired or and in
said
his
a
thoughts.
good-
raise your hand if you were doing drugs.
Didn't answer the door. Wait, he didn't answer the door.
Them two.
That was
Yeah,
the
he
thing.
might have had
It's-
company.
It's 4 versus 2 right now.
So
Majority
feel
rules.
free to write a
This is a
paper on
children's show.
psychology of gamers and what this
You know
tells
what?
us about.
I'd like to do a player intrusion. He's been having sex.
Invert
It smells. I'll do it right now. This dude, Mark,
No, I'm
We'll
gonna
do it.
His eyes look like that he's been having fun.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying it made
Bedroom
sense.
eyes.
This is what I read.
My brain
GM is telling you
he's
Mark has been
smoking.
hitting the bomb.
Okay, that makes a lot more
Which has
Yes.
been legal for like 100 years, I'm just saying.
Yes, that has absolutely been legal.
That euphemism
it.
could
Okay,
still
cool.
mean sex.
Okay.
So moving into the room,
Okay,
it
now
looks
that-
like it's very like it's impressive as you're moving into the room. There's a haze that kind of is causing a glow around the computer screens that are glowing in here, and it's pretty safe to say that anybody entering this room is probably going to get a contact high. And as y'all move into the main room, he just goes, "Oh yeah. Sorry, I know I haven't opened a window in a while."
I go and open a window.
You walk over to a window and go, and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, I sealed them.
What?
Oh, yeah?
Cass,
It was accidental. I was painting."
You just
Yes.
hotboxing the house
Yeah.
for no.
Open the window.
You walk
Oh,
over.
you know, it looks like it's working.
There's a cracking sound as you walk over to one of these windows, and the paint has been dried for years. And Cass jams her fingers underneath it, and just there's a horrible, like, whining sound from the wood as and you slam. Now, if you can't imagine a window being stuck and you just kind of push it up, there is the unmistakable sound of glass shattering as you
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
lift it up, and he goes, "Oh shit!
Sorry, Mark.
Oh no, it's okay, Cass.
Windows sort of fixed?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Where's your computer?
Oh, it's over there. Why?
This is Lacy. She works in IT, and she wanted to check. There's this virus going. They wanted to check your computer because there's this really bad virus going around.
Very bad.
That's why I came over here. It's very, very bad for people who like to go in the.
We need to vaccine your computer.
Because you like to go in the dark.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's,
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Do you
We can just hit this part.
Okay.
do you dive? Is that what this is?
Can I check your computer?
I mean, hold up. And he goes over and he switches on the light overhead. And it kind of makes a dent in the haze, kind of causing this a bit of a glow. And he turns around and he goes, you want to check out my rig because I go into the dark. Are you telling your friends about what I'm up to?
No, I never did, except
Well, you just
right
did.
now
Yeah,
because
right, because you were in danger.
No, it's,
because there's something really bad happening, and I just was really worried about you because I know sometimes you do that.
You weren't responding to the
What do you
texts,
know-
Mark. So
I was-
Oreo assumed right.
You're having a good time, we
worst
know.
case scenario.
Sorry.
so, all right, real quick though. When you say things are bad are happening, like are you talking about the blackout?
What's that? Lacy?
There's a whole area of the dark that went black about 3 days ago.
3 days.
3 days.
And then a couple of weeks back when that whole train thing happened.
Yeah. What do you know about the train?
Just what I saw on the news.
What do you mean different section of the dark?
Yeah, can you elaborate, Mark?
Yeah, I don't know who these people are though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
these-
We,
Mark,
we
need
are
your help.
hardcore divers.
No,
we're not.
No, it's okay. We can.
Hi,
All right.
Luma.
Hey, reaches out, big hand shakes yours, and says, Nice to meet you."
Hi, I'm Anton. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Anton Andazola. We're friends
Can I check it though?
with your cousin.
Look,
They're one of the best programmers in the world, and if there's something nasty on your rig, they'll be able to find it.
then you're probably gonna understand. I dive into the dark on that rig. Letting anybody use it's kind of like letting you read my diary.
Fine, fall in the trap. What do we care? Let's go.
Hey,
I mean, look, these are my friends. I know you don't know them, but just trust me. There's a lot of stuff going on that I'm now wrapped up in, and they've been helping me through it. We've been helping each other through it, and Lacy really knows their stuff, so trust me. You can trust them.
all right, sure, fine, yeah, go take a look at it. I mean, just don't,
I won't look at your porn. I really don't.
No,
care.
I don't mind you looking at the porn. Just don't take it. Go ahead and hook up if you want. Do you have an implant?
I have what I need.
All right. Well, I keep the implant. I keep the hookup. It's clean, so if you want to use it, feel free.
Thank you.
He's like, it's in here.
The hand doesn't squeeze yours that hard, but it's clearly as hard as they can.
I'm gonna stick with you.
I don't want Lacy to go back into the dark, though.
Okay.
So you move into the next room. It's adjacent to the kitchen. It is a large room, roughly the same size of our loft here. And in the middle of this room, you see a lot of pillow cushions and stuff like that. You already know what this is, Lacy. People who come out of the dark usually need to decompress. So it's not uncommon to see somebody, once they get out, they go plop and lay down and rest their bodies for a second.
Some of us just always code in a pillow and blanket. Now, some people had to learn it.
But you see the hookup. You see this, it's a very Matrix-esque looking sort of chair that kind of leans back, and you see the wires and whatnot connecting to what looks like a small pillar of that is a computer interface, a tower computer. Other than that, the room is pretty plain. This is the one area that doesn't smell. There are two air filters going.
Thank God.
This is one area. This place is very clean. Whoever Mark is, aside from being a relative who likes to smoke a lot, he's very serious about his rig. Because when you all walk in, this place is totally different than the rest of the house. And he just says, "I got to stress this again. If you weren't friends of Oya or Cass, I would never let you do this."
If you weren't a friend of Oya and Cass, I wouldn't do this for you.
Wait, what are you doing exactly?
Yeah, that was what I was about to ask.
Shh, not you.
You need to check it.
Are you going back down there?
No.
Can you
No.
check it manually and stay here?
Or just like don't hook yourself up to this stuff, and this is freaking me out.
Would you be susceptible if you did?
Did you have that tea?
Oh, yeah. Tea.
Thanks.
Who else needed tea?
Just put on a big pot
Sure, yeah.
of tea.
Thank you.
Don't
Of tea.
What the hell else am I going to serve you?
Pot.
Yeah, I'm going to go get you guys a pot, and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
And you see him just kind of look out like, what the fuck?
I don't.
In round
man,
six, like Venice? Yes.
I'm not good. with
Amenities. Host.
You hear him say over his shoulder as he leaves the room and goes, don't start without me, all right, though?
You
Don't
got
start
it.
without me.
words. Quickly go. No, I'm just kidding. Don't go. No, it was a joke. Oh. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I thought I was just accessing a computer last time, so hopefully I can do this and it doesn't bite me.
Okay. If it's a trap, how do we come with you?
Yeah. How do we help? How do we?
Do we?
your-
I don't
unplug it,
know.
or-
You guys,
If we unplug the computer, would you be stuck there, or what? Or would it yank you out?
Is this worth the risk, Lacy? What if you don't check it and
What if
we
I
just
break the computer?
I got a better idea.
No,
yeah,
that-
what? That was kind of where I was going.
No, we could
but
just
not breaking
tell Mark.
it.
Wait, guys.
Can we just put like a? Do your parents or your parents or
What's
rental
that?
control
Wait,
thing?
just give them a second to think.
Yeah.
okay. I don't know too much about how this works. I'm a good coder now, cause I have powers. You were probably a better coder than I was before. I'm okay.
Me? Oh. Surprise.
But so I don't know too much about what this would happen. I just know what I can do.
Wait, can you go in, or would you get trapped, or can we not follow you? I don't want.
Well, you said that Tails. You said that Tails was like following you, or just like particularly interested in you. So maybe if I go in and you tell me what to do, I can just cut off. I can just create some type of shield to protect my cousin.
Oh, a firewall. Isn't that
Yeah.
what it's called?
Yeah.
See, I know things.
Again, I ask, is this
you do that
worth
from
the
the
risk? Right. What if you just talk to Mark and try to explain to him again what's happening?
He might already have gotten tailsed. That's why I need to check the computer.
Oh, that's what a botnet is?
Oh.
So he
people.
could have.
An implanted suggestion, and that's why I need to check his computer.
Maybe don't drink the tea.
Oh.
Tails isn't trying to kill us yet.
Yet. I don't know. This is out of my element.
Yeah, you think? Mine too. Jeez.
I'm just gonna do it before I lose my nerve and before I gets involved.
So what are you doing exactly?
I need to run just the world's most dope diagnostic in the history of dope diagnostics. Because I need to spot a thing that Tails is hiding.
I just want to see a cover art of Dope Diagnostics with Lacy's smile. Okay.
Norton antivirus.
Diagnostics.
That is
Dope Diagnostics.
such malware. Okay.
Okay.
Nope, but no way.
So you're basically going to you're not going into the dark. You're going to scan the computer for anything malicious.
Yeah, I want to see if he's been Tails.
Okay. So just a quick recap.
Yeah.
So people who are not technopaths enter the dark by literally plugging it into their brain.
Yeah.
So
My concern is that there's a firmware that's messing with the interface.
So are you trying to? So are you scanning him?
From
and the implant that he has? Are you scanning the
I'm
computer?
basically trying to scan because there would have been a signal from the rig to the implant in order to impart whatever Tails is doing. That's how it gets from there to here.
Theoretically.
Oh. Theoretically is the best that I have, and I can't scan his brain. I'm not psychic.
No, remember, the implant in his brain is scannable though, because it is hardware and software built into the brain itself.
That is an invasive thing on another person that I.
Then you're
don't
not doing
wanna
it.
do.
But I needed clarification.
Yeah,
I wasn't
no,
sure. 'Cause you're
I'm
looking
not
at the computer.
comfortable with that.
Okay.
We could ask
We
him.
could ask him. Yeah.
Late.
Oh, but if he's been tails.
Oh,
then probably
yeah.
not.
Right. Also, I'm not comfortable with going into someone's brain.
Just their implant.
Lacey would much rather go into a machine than into
Eric,
like a that.
You're saying that the machine that Lacy wants to go into, that they're going in there because that machine might give directives or orders to Mark. As
That's
some kind of
that's
a
Lacy's
puppet,
theory.
theoretically.
Yeah.
But you're saying also that signal could come from somewhere else.
Well, I'm not saying that.
There's a
I just need-
possibility that the record or the sign of it is in the implant and not in the machine. I'm
Right.
trying to find like a ghost of a command, because even if you like throw something in the trash and erase it, unless you erase it a bunch of times or like you mess with it, you can
might
usually
still be in the
reconstruct a
machine.
record of it.
Okay.
And that's kind of what I'm looking for right now, theoretically. It's possible if I had gone into the implant, I would have clearer signs because it would be active programming
Like
Right.
a .exe,
Versus a
you
dormant
would see.
program.
versus a thing that has been erased. But
Your edge is 3 in intellect.
yes.
Okay. So then I was gonna have this go at cost, but you cover the cost with edge.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna set the difficulty for this at 8. So does that get you? Do you take that down to 0 immediately?
It depends on what's included.
So definitely coding.
Oh, lovely. That's always useful.
Because you're basically scanning the lines of code to find out if anything is.
5, 6,
Just realized I'm
7.
facing away from the mic. You're definitely scanning lines of code to find out if there's anything malicious lingering in the computer system.
Yep, I'm at least up to 7. So if the edge doesn't cover the cost, then a level of effort will cost me all 3 points. That's acceptable to me.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, Lacy. You give this computer the Lacy stare. As you begin to immediately scan your brain working through each and every line of code. It occurs to you all as you're having this conversation that Lacy has gone blank again and is staring at the computer rig. And you actually see lights begin to flash on, and you hear the fans, the coolant starting up in the computer as it's turning on. Just
Oh no, they're doing the I instinctively, not touching Lacy. I see that they're not touching me. I go and sit as close to Cass.
okay.
I'm focusing
they're
on not
holding-
squeezing your hand too hard.
Because they're holding their hand, and it's the only proxy I can do.
I feel useless right now.
Thanks.
So you cycling through all these lines of code, all the basic commands, all the EXEs. You're just going through each and every single one of them, racing through this multi-terabyte hard drive. Pretty simple. In this day and age, the capacity of computers is obviously
As high as it needs to be.
sextupled. But in this particular case, you're going through each and every bit that you can do with your mind at the speed of thought. Just a few moments pass, and Mark comes back in with tea, and he's like, "Oh, they doing the thing?" Sets it down and says, "I got some tea for y'all."
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
What exactly are they doing anyway? It looks like they're having a freak out.
They're looking for the virus.
Yeah, but
They're
don't they
running a
need, to be,
diagnostic.
they need to be plugged in for that?
They're
though?
meditating about
They have
the
a wireless
virus.
one.
No, Lindy.
I pull him aside and just kind of.
What the hell is going on? When you pull him aside, he goes, "Oh, what is going on?"
So you know, you saw that train thing on the news.
Yeah.
We were there.
When that explosion happened?
And you know that time you saw? Did you see when the radio tower fell over?
No.
Oh, well, that was on the news too.
You knocked over a radio tower?
No, we saved people who were on a radio tower.
Is there a radio tower in LA?
Yeah, there is, or was. Yeah, we're kind of super heroes. Oh my God, I've never said that out loud. We're superheroes.
You've been in the house for like 5 minutes. How are you higher than I am?
Okay. All right. Hi, Mark.
Anton,
Hi,
do the-
I'm Anton.
You move over and
Can I just talk to you for a second? Great. So your cousin Oya, who's amazing, she's now forced you to have to trust us, and for us to have to trust you. We do have superpowers.
okay.
All right.
You're not high.
The reaction is immediate and overpowering.
Yes.
Okay. If you can imagine Jordan Peele at his maximum, holy shit!
Yeah, okay,
Just kind of immediately leaping back, going up against the wall. Goes, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Look, they're back. They're back. Everything's normal. It's fine.
He pulls the door open to the room and runs out and goes, I'm gonna throw up!
Oh my.
And he runs out of the room.
He's too jumpy. I've told you this.
Maybe you could help him with the throw up. If that's
Oh God.
God.
Like that would be worse.
settle his stomach. Settle his.
You want me to put it back in his stomach?
No, I guess I'll go talk to him. Mark, buddy. Mark.
You walk out of the room.
Hey,
After
Mark.
Mark.
Tell him the
Lacy.
mantra stuff.
In an extraordinarily quick amount of time, you manage to scan the entire system. You find no evidence of an intrusion of any kind from the dark. There's nothing out of place, no footprints, no indication that that something has moved through here.
On the visible output monitor, just says, fuck.
What?
You just see the words "fuck" appear on the screen.
Wait, is that a good fuck or a bad fuck? What kind of fuck is that? Oh, they're back.
Sorry, is your hand okay?
Yeah. See a brief flash of Luma.
What?
So absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence, but I didn't find anything.
Okay.
So you're saying there could be something, but you didn't see anything?
Yeah, I mean, checking his implant would make me more sure.
Why don't we just ask him?
I think he's maybe throwing up.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I maybe I shouldn't have told him.
No, this is, I mean,
No, honestly, I mean,
he's taking it really well.
A lot of people already know that we have superpowers and stuff. I guess I just came back. He's fine. A lot of people know, so it's probably helpful that your cousin, of all people, knows so that he could be safer.
I'm surprised he didn't recognize you both from the news. I mean, the footage of Cass jumping from the thing
Doesn't
is
seem like
all
he's
over.
really keeping up with current events, if you know what I mean. He smokes a lot of pot, so. But he seems to be sort of calmed down. So maybe you could try again and just kind of talk to him and check in on him.
Okay.
And about that note, he comes back and goes, he comes stepping back into the room. He's wearing jeans now.
Oh, good.
He comes
Good
stepping
job.
back in the room and goes, hey, I'm really sorry I freaked out.
Don't even worry about it.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Do you want me to check your implant?
You can do that?
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
It won't hurt or anything.
It won't hurt or anything, right?
Linda, you gotta stop talking tech if you don't even know what's
I'm
going
just
on.
I'm trying to contribute.
I know, but it's-
All right.
Have I seen you in the dark? Have we run across each other before?
No.
What? Maybe.
There's on an external monitor.
Oh,
in the
okay.
room.
Did you bring up your avatar?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh shit, look at that. No, I haven't seen you before.
Okay.
should we ask?
That's a fucking rad avatar.
Wow. That's
Do you think he knows?
I can make pretty things in the dark.
Make pretty things.
Look, I'm just a little jumpy. I just need to know what's going on.
Do you think he knew the fox?
It would be a small world if he did.
Dark.
I want to put up the avatar of the fox.
Okay, you put that up.
Do you recognize this man?
Yeah, he called himself the Cleric. He was kind of a helper of sorts. He liked to hang out in the dark and help people who were getting into the dark for the first time. He's a nice guy. Yeah, a real nice guy. I met him a few times. He helped me when I first jacked into the dark. That was like, shit, that was probably about 15 years ago. Yeah. He helped me learn how to disinfect my connection. And how to get the headaches to stop.
What does that mean?
You gotta plug in. If you're gonna go into the dark.
Affected your diagnostic?
No, cause if it had worked for the fox wouldn't have got God. So yeah, if you want me to check, I can real quick. Sorry, that I just take down the
He looks at it for a moment and says, I'm all right with that, but I think I'd like to know what's going on.
malware. The dark splotch in the dark. Malware.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
I haven't heard any news about this.
right.
Because it's so
Bad,
dark,
huh?
right?
Listen,
Dark.
So you don't know
I don't
anyone
mean
who
to
knows as
brag.
much as Lacy.
but I'm one of the best damn coders that's walked the dark.
This tea's great.
Look, Mark, you seem really skilled at diving and everything, but our friend, they just got attacked, man. And it was bad.
In the dark?
Yes, it was real bad. And because
Did you
you
get
weren't...
the ID on the person?
I don't know if it works like that. This is something big. It's bad.
Oh, I can show you how to get somebody's ID. That's not a problem. I've hacked so many identities.
I think
this
Lacy
might not
knows
even...
how to do
What?
Lacy
Trust
knows
us.
how to.
Hey, Mark. Have you ever heard of an avatar by the name of Tails?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
Then you don't know everything.
Please just let me check.
Well, there's a lot of people in the dark. I can code. I don't follow everyone around. You want to check my implant? He just kind of rubs his scalp and just... I mean, all right, I guess. I'm just a little weird about this. You know, I don't let usually people touch the metal part of my brain.
Usually do it.
Oh yeah, this is cool?
Yeah.
And this is serious?
Yeah. Very.
Cass?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you into my... Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you... But just don't, whatever you gotta do, but just don't, don't poke my brain or anything, I guess. You got your tools and stuff here? He sits down in the chair.
Yeah. I'm gonna wheel behind him in the chair.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out one of my machine tools.
Okay.
I'm going to put it next to the port,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my brain.
Okay. You put it next to the...
Because then it's like
So-
it's the fake sensation. Yeah.
Curiously enough,
It's like a placebo.
Mark, being a healthy-looking guy, you don't even notice anything different about him. But when Lacy puts this tool up against the back, just behind his ear, you hear a distinctive clunk, kind of a dull metal noise underneath the skin as they place the tool there. And there is a small area where you can see it is essentially a fake fold of skin, perfectly blending in, where a cable can slide right in. And
Nope,
Lacy, you put the tool there and just stare at it for a second. Make a roll.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
10.
Marshmallow,
Okay.
marshmallow.
All right. So let's see. Do I have a cost again, like before?
No, not like before.
Groovy. Then that spend is cheaper.
Okay.
So actually, I get all of my stuff, and we've talked about this.
Yep.
How much effort?
I'm gonna bring it down to 0, you guys.
That is the first difficulty 10, I believe, that has been brought to 0.
Yes, because I expend all 3 levels
Right?
of effort. I have all 3 of my power shifts. I have both of my assets and both of my skills.
Wow.
You went from having to roll
3 plus
a
3 plus
30,
2 plus 2.
a 30 on a 20-sided die to don't have
to
to
not
roll.
roll.
Superheroes in the cipher system, man.
But
Mess around.
what happens when I try to read a person?
Yeah.
Critical
You're
fail.
like, that is a biological life form.
Hello, person with a face.
Lacy, you kind of stare off and begin to immediately hear the talk of the connected, the hardware inside of the brain, essentially. The connection immediately lights up a little bit, almost like it's anticipating that it's been plugged in because you've activated it by connecting to it. And immediately you hear, "Hello, Lacy," in your ears.
None of us hear it. None of us
The
hear it.
moment and it echoes around
Look at
you
Lacy
the moment
go.
you make a connection.
That's
It
us.
says, You found a piece of me.
Yes, this never
How
gets
many
easy.
are there?
What?
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 Oya. His head lolls over to the side and looks at you and says, You must be Oya.
Oh, we can hear this.
Now we can.
No,
Oh.
now you can.
Oh, hell no! Hell?
Hello, Luma. You took Lacy away from me.
You're damn right.
Get out of him, get out of him, get out of him, get out of him, get out, get out, get out, get out. Don't hurt him, don't hurt him.
You gonna push him out? So it's gonna be another difficulty 10 roll. And I'm going to GM intrude here.
I accept.
You accept.
Yes.
Gain an XP. And
Yeah. Look, if you had come for Luma.
Bless you. All right, so here's what's at stake. The code is going to be lodged so hard into that hardware that if you fail this roll, he might die. You can immediately see the encoding as you hear Tails talking to you. He is embedded in this man's psyche. No. Through this implant, looping messages of suggestion over and over. And you don't know how, you honestly have no idea how Tails is remotely talking through this guy without a connection to the dark. It could be a piece of AI just responding, a piece of Tails responding.
A piece of him.
Yeah. So go ahead and make the roll.
Okay.
I am going to add cost to it. It's going to be a 5-point cost.
Okay.
So it's a pretty hefty It's a pretty hefty task.
Is there any way I can help distract him?
It's possible. Yeah. I mean, so here's. Let me just answer that real quick. It's possible. Yes. If Lacy is trying to extract the code, it's entirely possible that you can function as an asset to Lacy by trying to find him.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I am
Yeah.
maxed out on assets for this.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Because I have using devices and I have my wrist computer.
Then I wouldn't let it be an asset. But I tell you what, I
But I
will.
could get a plus.
I was about to say I will give you a plus to the roll. I'll give you a +1 to the roll.
Okay.
That's good.
What are you gonna say?
Not a plus one like that.
Would it help if Mark struggles a bit right now? I kiss him.
Okay. That could also do the trick.
What?
Do that. Do that.
Wow.
So
I'm so confused.
so then go ahead and make your roll.
it looks like we
Okay.
were right in thinking that Mark gets busy, Eric. Turns out we were right.
Let's not go that far.
Okay.
13. So, all right.
Can't think of a lot of ways to help.
This will help.
Does
One
everything
way.
that went into it before go in again?
Yes.
Okay. Including coding, because in all fairness, that is sometimes not included.
This is. Oh, thank you. No, this would not be included.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. This is why I check.
Yeah.
We all have to kiss him?
So
Are we getting
and,
a
and
line?
again,
Take a
to
number?
to do this
Yeah.
initial like instant like fast pull, it's a 5-point spend.
Already did it, counted it against my edge.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So, whew, this is gonna be super spendy. I'm super low on intellect. I'm gonna have to recover after this. I'm gonna need a nap because, like, man, my intellect
Fighting a level
is
10
all the way
villain.
down.
Not easy.
Well, and being a little ostentatious about it.
Yeah,
Come on, let's admit my hubris comes back to
Let's-
bite me, and it's delicious. I'm here for it. But it means that because I don't have coding, I can bring it down to 1. I cannot bring it lower than difficulty 1. Because
mean,
I don't
that's
have
still really
the
good.
same power shift as before.
We believe in you,
Yeah,
Sam.
but a dude might die.
We have XP for
You can-
days.
yeah, you can
We're
roll
gonna
it. You
make
can
it
roll
rain.
it.
Don't have
on you.
XP for days.
We have
I
XP
do.
for a couple of
I do.
tries.
Failures matter.
Yep.
So do level ups, Anton.
Not when her cousin's
2,
at
baby.
stake.
Level 2. You got this. Higher than 3. Fuck.
16.
All right. That's with the plus.
Oh,
17.
that was before the plus.
So you're getting a +1 to the roll, so it's a 17.
Then it's a 17.
And just for narrative purposes, as you're gripping his hand, you watch and shock as Cass leans in and just kisses him. He is sitting up, and he's about. You can tell he's about to go into creepy monologue mode as he just sits up and just says, "I'm so," and then implants. And as soon as that happens, Lacy, the disruption of surprise coming from both the Tails presence and the young man that Cass is kissing, you find a quick chink in the armor that you can just slide right in, and immediately you start eradicating the code. It just
Get out, get out.
replacing it. However, You're not going to kill him, but this implant is not going to work anymore. You just go, just wipe it clean.
no.
He goes, and he goes, you stiffen.
Deal with being alive.
He stiffens and goes, and then his eyes roll back and he slumps back into the chair, just completely limp.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Okay.
I wonder if he'll even remember that.
We should probably call an ambulance.
Probably.
Oh my god.
apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
you okay?
I dialed 911 on my.
I thought he was gonna hurt you. I thought he was gonna take over Mark and hurt you guys.
Was that the tails
Did it work?
person?
Is it perfect? You
Okay.
hit exactly the biggest fear we all just had and dealt with it immediately.
Oh god, that was so creepy. That's what that thing sounds like.
Nothing's ever gonna hurt you.
I think Mark's okay. He's breathing, but I think he's just unconscious. So,
Okay.
I think I did it.
You did it.
You're amazing.
yeah.
Ambulance is
One
on its
knock
way.
out of a kiss, Cass.
What?
Cass,
missed
kiss,
that.
Cass,
It
kiss
was-
the guy.
It finally made his dreams come true.
I just wanted to shock his system. I don't know. I can't help any other way.
This guy's been in
helped.
love with Cass since he was like 7 years old, so that's a way to shock him.
Okay.
Quick thinking, good thinking. That was
God.
wonderful.
Oh God. How many of those are there? If he can do that, how many are out there?
If there's an ambulance on the way, we should probably leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have to get out of here.
He's
Yes.
semi-conscious now. You see him kind of go, what the hell?
Mark?
Oh hey,
Oh, hi, Mark.
You had so much to smoke, buddy.
here you want some tea?
He kind of blinks and
Okay, so good news first, we saved your life.
Yeah, we gotta go now.
Bad news is, what's the bad news, Lacy?
Your implant doesn't work anymore. Sorry.
And you should probably not do the whole.
We saved your life. That thing had infected you really, 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 really bad.
Took over
You
your...
had the malware.
I was recording the whole thing. You want to see? Look, take a look. Play back.
you start playing it back and he's looking at it just like, and he stops and goes,
Yeah. You were possessed.
Cass, who the hell are these people?
What?
What?
Oh yeah. You know me.
Yeah, I know you and Cass. Who the hell are these people?
Oh my god, he doesn't remember anything.
They're my friends.
What's the last thing you remember? Do you...
Sorry.
You had so much to smoke.
We came over and we were hanging out, remember?
We were-
smoked with you.
You were just hanging out. You should probably lay off of that.
You should rest.
Yeah. He starts to sit up and he goes, What the hell is going on? How the hell did you get in my house? Did you let them in?
You let us in.
You were really high.
Hi, what the fuck?
Maybe we should be
Just give the ambulance. I want to just press into his chest
Okay.
a paper note with a rough summary of what I could estimate the physical condition to be based on the implant frying out.
Okay.
Words. Have words to tell ambulance. Just ghosts. I'm gonna go now. Nice to meet you.
Lacy leaves the room and he looks completely bewildered.
Oh man, I feel kind of bad.
Saved his life. We gotta go though.
Yeah, we can fill you in later. We'll talk. It's cool though. We're all friends, Mark. We're cool.
Holy shit, you're the guy on TV.
Oh Jesus.
You're the stretchy guy on TV.
No, that's a problem. Can you cancel the ambulance?
What? Confusing.
Can you? Huh?
He didn't remember us before.
I know.
I think maybe Tails was like driving the car.
Hey, you've been possessed, but you're better now.
Could you not talk so loud?
What day do you think it is?
What day do I think it is?
Yeah, date.
Yeah.
You see a little concern begin to creep into his face at that question. He goes,
Just you know,
buddy.
you know, I know you hacker types like to be inside a lot. Do you know what day it is? You seemed a
no.
little out of it when you answered the door. Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, I give him
What
some
day is it?
tea. No. No, it's
Tuesday.
Okay.
because he didn't make the tea. Oh. I'm grabbing all the tea away from everyone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
and pouring it down the sink.
Okay.
Wait, Luma had some of the tea. Luma, are you
Yeah.
okay?
I don't know.
All right, another thing to add to our list. Great.
There, are you?
That great moment in Clue. Maybe he was poisoned.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't feel like monologuing. I don't think I'm Tails.
No, I meant like,
So Mark settles back. He looks like a man who is, first of all, it's a noticeable shift in his personality. When he leans back into the chair, his facial expressions are different. You even see his eyes are kind of clearing up a little bit. He looks a little, the bewilderment is setting in, but there's just something about his demeanor that has shifted. And in truth, Oya, you find this to be a little more familiar as he's leaning back and looking at you, and he's like, I do not remember any damn thing.
Do you remember getting your striker's tattoo?
Yeah, my striker's tattoo.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
When did you get that?
I just got it. And he pulls the tape back, and you see this has been fully healed for a while.
Oh.
And he pulls it back and just goes, ugh. What the fuck? I just got this.
Oh, dude, it's probably been a minute.
Did you get it after a game or something? Something significant? When was the last time they played? Did they win?
date, man,
Did
the
they win
date.
a
They haven't
game?
played in a
Tattoo.
while. They
15th?
disbanded the team. I heard they were getting-
20th?
It was
Saturday?
no, I got this after Measure Z passed because I knew they were getting the team back together after the city.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
It's been like at least 3 weeks.
What the fuck are you saying to me?
We're going to have to check in on all of our friends.
Why does my house smell like pot? He just looks back.
You know, I
towards
was
her.
confused because, I was like, I don't think Mark smokes, but maybe he got into it recently. I didn't want to judge you, because that would be mean.
smokes?
I'm
That's
gonna
weird.
walk straight up to you and grab both of your hands and just. When was the last time you were home, Hops?
I mean, I checked in with my mom over the phone a couple times, but
Okay.
he can't go through the VR, right? Like my mom doesn't go in the dark. She doesn't dive or whatever it's called.
Sure.
Does she have?
How?
Does she jack in though?
Well, yeah, we check in every now and we check in.
No, I mean when she. Does she plug in?
I mean, yeah, she's got all kinds of crap.
I think
It's
we
possible.
should make another stop.
Okay, we need, if you don't mind.
You guys all see Mendoza's name popping up on your.
Oh, right.
Just outside.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm up in Amelia, by the way.
Oh, are you outside too?
No, I went into Amelia where
Okay.
Sweet Baby's.
So if you're outside with
Housing
him, because he's with
is-
Amelia. As you.
I'm
Tired, yeah.
I'm worried.
Okay, you reach
Okay.
over and touch Sweet Baby. And Mendoza comes walking up the back way, and you can hear his footsteps on the grate as he approaches the cockpit, and he just says, "Hey, listen, I don't mean to interrupt whatever you're doing with that thing, but
Okay.
there's an ambulance coming. We should probably get out of here."
Okay. My friends will come.
All right. Takes a few steps back.
We're supposed to be going to kitchen patrol next.
I'm gonna be running out of the house straight to Lacy. What can he do? Can he go through everything? Like, is it just the dark thing? Or I'm sorry. But look, how can he travel? What is this? What is?
Hey, you gonna tell me what the hell is going on? What is this? I'm here to help you guys.
There's an amoral life form that is taking over people in Los Angeles and possibly worldwide. I'm concerned about my AI, but there's a lot of people out there who could be affected, and we're worried about that right now, in addition to a lot of other things.
So there's a bunch of clones and a bunch of zombie computer people running around Los Angeles.
Probably.
Cool. All right. Well, Yeah, I should have asked for benefits when I got this job.
Do you not?
No, it's off the books. I mean, Kosti gets free repairs.
I would do that.
I'm gonna probably have to call him. Okay, look, I don't know what else you got going on. If you're done here, maybe KP can help you guys. I can't stay too much longer. He's gonna be expecting me to report back.
We're making another pit stop. Lacy, my mom stays plugged in like 10 to 12 hours a day.
Okay.
Can you just check on her or something? Like, do you have to like be? Can you do it now from here? Do you have to be there? Like, how does it work? I don't know how it works.
So if I go through consumer software to find Hops's mom,
You want to hop?
I would
over.
be able to at least do a device ID check to see if she has the relevant hardware that this would be a concern.
I'm gonna. Yes, that's not a complicated.
Basically, like, are you running a MacBook?
So yeah, I would say there's really no point. This would be like a difficulty 6 or 7. Probably, I would say 7. There's really no point in having you roll. So instead,
I'm low on pools. If you want to make me do it, I can do it.
no, I would say instead it's just gonna take a few minutes.
Okay.
Because you're basically searching the web and looking for, you know what I mean. You're. This is a lot like. There's so much data. This is actually like a lot of like swimming through water of data to try to get where you're needing to go. So you're sifting through the net right now. You see again the green glow in Lacy's eyes as they dive in, not to the dark.
I was
but
like, this
into
sounds
the-
great. You know, the last
So-
time I thought they weren't going to the dark.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Y'all are wrapping up. All right, so what are y'all doing inside the house at this point? Mark looks like
Oh,
he's.
yeah, I think we gotta go. I think I can hear with my enlarged,
Alright.
stretchy ear an ambulance coming.
Let's
so just
go. Mark, we'll talk later. Don't tell them that we were here. I have a lot to catch you up on, but you're okay. It's all fine now. Just you don't get a new implant. Please don't get a new implant or anything. Okay, bye.
Why do I need a new implant?
No, don't.
He looks
don't
so
do
concerned
it.
when you.
Don't get one. Bye.
Why do I need one? I thought I had one.
You don't need one.
You all leave the house.
Before I do, I steal his teapot though.
Okay, you just.
Oh yes.
I leave some money for the window. I don't know how that got broken, but just so here.
Everyone just dropping this, taking things, running out. Mark is just standing there, goes, "What the fuck?" And then the door. You guys run out into the cul-de-sac, and you can hear the sounds of an ambulance approaching. And it is approaching by airway because that's the quickest way to get here. Everyone boards up onto Amelia.
I say Miss Earhart as I walk on.
As everybody enters, Mendoza looks like he's just finishing a sentence as everybody piles back up onto Amelia. And he turns to you. You can see Lacy's in the front seat cradling essentially the box that is Sweet Baby. The large metallic HAL 9000 looking sort of box that looks like it's kind of got a little bit of... the Oculus looks like it's kind of shifting a little bit, like it's trying to get a better view. And you're kind of talking to Sweet Baby as
The sweater's just a little fuzzy, you know.
yeah. But you all move in. Mendoza just goes, "Listen, I was just saying, we should go check in with KP."
Yeah.
Otherwise, I gotta go. I gotta report to him. I can't just. Y'all have obviously stumbled onto something. Maybe he can help.
Yeah.
What do we do?
I can't explain it. I don't even know what the hell it is. So
You snap out at about this point. She is plugged in, playing her game right now.
Okay.
It is not a direct connected interface. If there was going to be any kind of mind controller done, it would have to be done through visuals.
Right, it would have to be Incredibles 2.
And you were not detecting any of that. You were detecting just somebody who is just logging a lot of hours in this game. But you don't detect anything that seems malicious.
Is she
And
okay?
certainly now that you've had contact with this sort of evasive programming, you're not detecting any signs of it being present.
I talked to her yesterday. If it wasn't actually her talking to me, like, is she
Okay.
okay?
Is she in any danger? Does she have the same setup as Mark?
No implant. It's fine.
Guys, Mendoza points again, and you start seeing the flashing lights of an ambulance about half a mile away.
Okay.
approaching.
Wheels up.
Wheels up. Yep.
Can Sweet Baby fly? You really should nap on the way.
I need to know. I need to check Sweet Baby.
Make a check. Difficulty 10.
Wait, Sweet Baby's in danger of being taken over?
Yeah. I mean, Sweet Baby's a
Make
connected
it quickly.
asset. Okay, cool. So, this is difficulty 10.
Fool's looking.
Oh, they're looking real rough. They're looking real rough. I have not had an opportunity for a recovery roll yet. I have 6 points left. So I'm
Does
definitely
anybody else know
rolling
how to
this.
pilot a thing? Or is it only Lacy?
Actually,
You should take lessons.
actually,
1, 2, 3.
You know how to fly?
I've never flown the plane, but I also have not slept for a month, and I've read all the manuals when everyone was sleeping.
am I coding for
Because
this?
that is something that
Or
I've
checking code?
I would say
established in
code
my
would apply
brain.
to Sweet Baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never flown it, but I could try. I read all the manuals. There was nothing else to read down there.
Get it down to 2.
I think I can get it down to 1 because I'm using my edges working normally here.
Uh-huh.
I get it was like an emergency.
So it's all 3 of my power shifts,
Right.
my specialization in mundane skills, my wrist computer. I'm not using Sweet Baby as an asset because I'm checking Sweet Baby.
Right.
And then 3 levels of effort for 4 points out of my 6
Tier
points
3.
remaining.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So that gets me down to 1.
You need 3 or better.
Please, baby. Please. Please, baby. 9.
It's a quick scan, and Sweet Baby detects that you are connecting with the intelligence and basically running a diagnostic. And you hear it say, "Operator Lacy, what is the purpose of your diagnostic? Should I be concerned?"
I'm just checking on you, Sweet Baby. I just want to make sure you're okay.
You continue to scan through, running through the lines of code. Everybody is kind of leaning in as you hear the ambulance sirens approaching. And as you reach the last line of code, Lacy, Sweet Baby is clean. There is no presence of tails anywhere in Sweet Baby.
Hops, did you say you can fly?
See, everything's
I mean,
fine.
I've never done it before, but I read all the manuals. and
Get us out of here.
Cut to Mendoza's kind of swinging, just going, "Oh, okay. This is not the time for a flying lesson." I don't
This
think.
is awesome!
Well, if we have been poisoned, at least we're gonna puke it up.
That is where we have to wrap up tonight's game. So we leave as the ship is rocking back and forth, and
Y'all
you manage
die.
to steady it out a little bit, and we'll.
It's not rocket science, right? It's not that hard. It's
Kind of rocket science.
Kind of rocky science.
I have upgrades.
So, in the relief, you feel Lacy holding Sweet Baby close. This unusual AI that you discovered at the bottom of the reef near Raft City still holds its mysteries, but is apparently untouched by this entity known as Tails. We will find out more as we move the plot forward next Friday night on Callisto 6. So join us, please, again at 4 p.m. Next Friday. And, of course, Vampire's up in an hour, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. A quick shout-out before I head out. Thank you again to Okie Dokie Dice. Thank you again to Monty Cook Games. As always, our good friends at Monty Cook Games. And thanks for sending Darcy to us. That was really cool. Everyone loves Darcy.
We are eggs.
Until next time, everybody, please stay whimsical.